Wrong
Wrong
button.
button. Why do we even have that button? Anyway, hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Episode 61. Cultbusters here. Let's go. Got a pinned tweet for giveaway. Giving away 2 copies of Baldur's Gate 3 on Friday for our one shot for our 2-year affiliate anniversary. Should be a lot of fun. I had fun planning it. See you guys there. We're giving them away at midnight when the contest ends. You can enter up until
Right, right. I'm
11:59 p.m. on Friday.
right. I'm picking up a lot of like white
Mm,
noise from you.
real. Okay, let me go. Let me do something real quick.
Other
Did
people can
that
hear my
make it go?
tinnitus.
Did that make it go away?
No, it sounds like you're DMing from in the cabin of the 747.
Did it go away now?
Yes.
Cool. My noise gate is lower.
Do not tell me you just turned off your AC.
No, I did
Because
not turn off my AC. I turned off
you
my
need
fan.
that. You need that, bro. It's
I turned
88
off my
outside
fan.
right now.
I didn't even. So my noise gate is actually lower on OBS than it is on Discord, and Discord was picking it up, and OBS was not. So that's fun. Anywho. Anywho. Last week you all made it to Ceres. Had an interesting conversation with a couple of the generals that were left behind who kind of hold out the war effort here. And sorry. And you all were going to go get a long rest. And that's where we left off. So in the morning, what would you all like to do?
If I can get a minute with the generals again, I'd like to try to.
Okie dokie.
Um, the last time we fought one of these, the captain we were sailing with had these, I don't know what you'd call them. They were like charges that he would fire out into the water, and they would erupt into like clouds of thick fog. Do you know do you know what that is? I had never seen anything like that before, but do you know what that is? Is that something that your ships are outfitted with? Because it was very helpful. It meant that they couldn't see us until we were already fairly close.
Not that I can think of. I understand what you're saying, but I don't think I've heard of that.
All right, I just wanted to check. Anything that can obscure vision in that way could be very helpful out there.
Yes.
These Ironsides have quite a bit longer range than any other ships I've ever seen. So anything that can blind them a little bit could be quite useful.
We have a few ideas in that regard that we use. So I wouldn't be super concerned about it.
I think Fair will come down and join them at like and like to go check out the general's map
Yeah.
and try to like get Dietrich's attention when he's got a moment to call him over.
Well, what's up?
I'm wondering if it might be worth trying to ask the Fates where the closest one of the Ironsides is to us, just so we know. But I don't think the Fates would know quite as well as your goddess Umberly. Do you know if I might be able to how I might be able to contact her to ask her what
Oh, goodness, that's a good idea. The one time I've ever been directly contacted by Umberly was that time in the harbor in Merriment. I had made an offering of gold into the water, and she showed up. I guess that could be worth trying again. How much gold have you got?
I mean thousands.
No,
I
I've
don't need
got
to
plenty,
throw away all of it,
got
do
plenty to
I?
spare. But I have no idea. To be honest, that's the one and only time I've ever been contacted by a god. Um, you've done it before, though, haven't you? With Lowell?
Yes, but well, Loth and Verhound have different desires, I think, or at least I'm more familiar with those than those of Umberly.
Oh no, of course, but like, what does what do you usually have to do to speak with them?
Well, I mean, you've been there a couple of the times. Usually involves murder,
Hmm.
sacrifice of an enemy.
Mm.
I there may be other
Well,
ways to do it, but I was trained as a haruspex. I don't know if would Umberly respect that art. We could ask the generals if they have any prisoners they want disposed of.
well, Umberly values murder as well, but I think she's more interested in extracting bribes in exchange for not murdering you. That
All
that's
right.
kind of that's kind of her whole game. So and the last time that I was contacted by her before was right after I had thrown a pretty sizable sum of money into the water. So maybe that could work again.
All right. I think the intelligence would be more than worth it.
Absolutely.
Would you like to take a walk with me down to the docks? And then I'll
But
come back and see if she can answer, conduct my divination, and see if she has an answer for us.
sure.
Or ask at the shore, I suppose.
Yeah, no, of course. I'm happy to. I'm happy to walk down to the docks with you anytime there.
Oh, all right.
So, above game, what's the cost on the material component for divination?
Incense and a sacrificial offering together worth at least 25 gold pieces. So
Okay.
I think Fair is probably going to toss in like 50 or something.
Yeah, I was thinking like 50 because I haven't made my offering for the ancient dragon or all of the people we killed in Salt Wallow yet.
Hmm.
So I think Dietrich was probably just at some point just gonna throw 50 in.
All right.
So let's do I'll do 50.
And Fair will also do 50.
Okay.
Great. So who's
And
Fair's
to
the one
ritual
casting divination?
Yeah, Fair will ritual cast divination and ask, as the crow flies from here, where is the closest one of the Ironsides?
Who? I'm gonna do meters.
Meters. It's that close.
No,
Shit.
miles. I'm kidding.
Shit, I've got to do millimeters.
Can we see it? Is it invisible?
It's right in front of you.
Fairy fire.
I don't know how. Hold on, I gotta get my measurement card out for this map. Scale.
I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 miles.
It's about 750 miles north east.
750 miles north.
You put like a spot on the map.
I will like tell too is it basically west or east of Briny Keep right now, up near Stormwall.
Okay. So like east of Briny Keep.
And that sort of little bay area
channel.
there.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
that Bay Channel area, yes.
Okay. And that's
So
the coast.
essentially, the fleet's going to sail from Cineos up to Fairmire.
They're sailing up to Emil Asari
sorry.
Sorry.
to meet with the Faymire fleet, and then
And then go north.
Mhm.
Okay.
So basically, if the Stormoth fleet is in that bay right now, it's entirely possible that they just
could
ambush us
intercept
at
us.
Emil Asari.
Or on the way.
Yeah. So that's something to keep in mind, I think.
Hmm.
So like once we set sail,
Maybe
we should.
travel up the coast. Closer to the coast rather than just directly.
I think we'll just let the generals know that like that's the
Yeah.
intel we have.
Okay.
Or I think they probably know us well enough to know that they shouldn't ask how we got it.
Hmm.
I hope that at least we give off that vibe. It's like,
there, make a
yeah.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy.
Can I? Or no, guidance doesn't work on that. Never mind.
22.
Cool. You don't pass out from it, but you after you finish the divination, you do throw up seawater for about 30 seconds.
Okay.
Dietrich will.
Very briny.
Dietrich will hold your hair back.
Thank you. Fair has a lot of it.
It's like there, and just the very patronizing but very well-meaning. Like there you go, get it all out.
Well, I've seen you at this for quite a while, a few times. How much is there?
Oh God.
Is she
Well,
going to make me throw up the whole ocean? Did I do something wrong?
well, if you can talk, you're probably about done.
Fair will slide another gold piece into the water.
Okay.
Do I also see Umberly while this is all happening, or is this all just in Fair's
All in
head?
Fair's head.
Okay.
Just they like dive underwater and just like zoom and then come up where the iron sides are, like poke out of the water like a periscope, and then you're back and throwing up salt water.
Huh. Is that what I looked like when it happened to me, just out of nowhere? I guess I've never seen it happen to me, and you've never seen it happen to you.
I think you were just sort of doubled over, puking up seawater too.
Oh, interesting. It felt like I had been sucked down underneath the ocean. And then like when it was over, I snapped to and I was still on the pier. Anyway.
It was about like that. Felt like that to me as well.
Oh, how is she?
I didn't ask.
All right, well, we're not
We have
dead yet,
information.
so
I
that's
have an answer at the very least. So,
great.
and she didn't drown me here on the shore.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're all still alive, so that's
It's reassuring that she can be reasoned with.
reasoned with might be a bit of a stretch. She can be bribed. She can be kept at bay.
As long as she won't decide to torture me just for fun, to be petty, then she's far better than some other deities I've dealt with.
Well, I think from her perspective, when you look at like the total death toll in the world, having us be alive, killing people all the time, is a much better deal for her than killing us. We just, if we were to retire, she might not be as happy.
See. Well, I don't plan on retiring. I'm not sure I could go back to being just an antiquarian with a little shop and cabinet of curiosities in Mirrorment or anywhere else.
It's a shame. It does sound like a charming existence. But no, I'm not sure there's any going back for any of us.
True, certainly not to Merriment for me. But, well, we'll see wherever is left over when all of this is over.
No, the past year certainly has changed me. I, I guess I hope you feel the same way.
Yes, it's been abjectly terrifying, but I don't regret a second of it.
I've done any number of things that I never even imagined. Like not even just never imagined I could do. Never even imagined that they were things that existed that a person could do. I've fought dragons and zombies and pirates and it's been so much. And it's all been wildly incredible. But I still think the thing that surprised me the most in the past year or so was I fell in love.
Oh,
A year ago, you could have told me all kinds of stories about dragons and pirates and everything under the sun. I'd think you were crazy, but if you told me I was going to fall in love, I'd have told you you must have me confused with someone else.
certainly not something I was expecting either, to find myself falling in love with someone. Didn't think it would be possible, at least for not a few hundred more years, but here we are. Dietrich, I think you are the best thing that has ever happened to me. And I don't say that lightly.
Ever in hundreds of years, I'm not sure I feel great about that kind of pressure. I'd love to be the best thing that happened to you this century, but like
Certainly.
that's a
But
long time.
growing up among the Lothsworn, not to demean your contributions to my life, but the bar was very low.
Yeah, that's fair, I suppose.
Well, I won't be offering to protect you because I know you don't need it. I'm not going to patronize you. But I will have your back through all of this. We will both make it through this alive.
No, I don't know, sweetheart. My record on needing protecting is, I think, pretty solid. I very much do.
I'll have my
But
eye
like,
out for you.
and likewise.
Fair will like make a face and like spit out a little bit more salty water taste and then kiss Dietrich.
Yeah. Kiss them back. Come on, let's go see what food Farzu scrounged up.
Sure, and I have to actually renew my contingency spell. I seem to have gotten lucky enough to have not needed it, although I have a feeling I should have it up for the days to come.
Mm. I have no idea what any of that meant, but good luck with it.
Oh, magic shit.
I can climb on walls now, did I tell you?
Excuse me?
Yeah. Yeah, Willie just let me know last night that's a thing he was giving me. Because he was sorry that he couldn't be there in person at our big fight, but he wanted me to be prepared.
And so you can walk up the many and numerous walls of the oceans.
So I can walk up the sides of ships, my dear.
I suppose that's helpful when you put it like that.
It's not nothing. It's free magic that he's giving me. I'm
Nothing
not
is
complaining.
free. Nothing is free.
Look, it's free magic. All I have to do is do whatever he asks and do his bidding and be his servant forever.
That doesn't sound free. But if you're happy,
You worry too much.
do I?
Perhaps I don't worry enough. Maybe together we strike a good balance.
Hopefully. I'll see if I can
Wow.
eat something to get the last of the taste of the sea out of my mouth.
See if they have any cod. It does tend to help with
Ugh,
that, I've learned.
it helps, really, eating more fish.
Above game, I totally made that up. I had no idea.
10
Fair also has no idea.
out of
so-
10. No
Right.
notes.
It's like,
10 out of 10 would recommend.
that's like a thing that he's a pirate. That's a thing he would know.
Despite-
Like, oh, if you get a little salt water, have this food and it'll help.
Yeah, and despite this being like a more a fully elvish culture in an elvish city, the breakfast they've set up for you in one of like the side meeting rooms that isn't being used back in the keep, it would be distinctly recognized like in real life as like a full English breakfast.
Cool.
So, blood sausage, eggs cooked 3 different ways, Scotch eggs, toast, bacon, roast tomatoes, roast mushrooms, beans.
Oh wow.
We're going
I
to
wasn't
sink the
expect-
ship if we eat all this.
I wasn't expecting this. A full Storm Point breakfast. Wow. I haven't had one of these in ages. I mean, the chefs in Storm Point are notoriously bad. Like, the food there is terrible, but breakfast is something they do really well.
Okay. Guys eat breakfast. Generals are coming, and I believe Reyes will show up and be I believe we asked yesterday if you wanted to see the weapon facilities and get used to some of the things that are available on the ship.
Sure, couldn't hurt.
Great. If y'all would follow me, kind of lead you down a couple hallways into a different room where they kind of have like a couple like schematic drawings of like the ships and things and how many 12-pound cannons they have on each side. The answer is 4 on each side, and 2 swivel guns on the deck. And kind of explain how the positioning and the aiming works, and the sails are different on these ships. They're more like the they're not like the full sails, they're more like the 2 triangles that kind of pivot. So even though these are full-size battleships, they do have smaller sails, but they move faster. It's elvish. There's magic involved, obviously. And then she'll pull out a little tiny lock box and put it on the table. We are telling you this in confidence because of your connection to the Dawn Queen. We've been working on a little project that we've been smuggling out of some of the gnomish establishments within the Dwarven Empires. We know that they have access to this material as well, but we wanted some of our own for our ship. And she'll open it up, and inside there's like what are those little tiny? It's like a crucible, like one of those like ceramic crucibles. And inside there is gunpowder, but it has like this faint blue glow to it.
Would Farzu have seen anything like that before?
Is that cesium?
Make a history check, Farzu. Hello. Hello.
That would be a 26.
You've heard of it before, you've never seen it before.
Hmm.
This is rune powder.
Rune powder.
Yes.
Oh, how interesting.
Say dwarves and gnomes know the recipe, although it's kind of been lost to history in quotation marks.
What is it?
As far as you would know, it is magically enhanced gunpowder.
Ooh, magically enhanced gunpowder. Do you have the recipe for this?
No, we've actually been paying for people to smuggle it out and get it to us.
Oh, what a shame.
Magically
Would have loved to
enhanced.
know the-
Magically enhanced how? It's the first I've heard of it.
You see about probably what would be enough for a musket shot in this kind of crucible. And she'll kind of hold it up and show everybody how amount is in that. And this amount of gunpowder or rune powder would be enough to destroy a 20-foot radius.
Goodness. How much of it do you have?
Was the things that's just arrived in Serene, and hopefully on its way to Sinios. Maybe 40 kegs. Hopefully more.
How does it need to be stored and carried so it's not a danger to the ships they're on? I trust you've taken precautions, but so we know as well.
Yes. Typically the kegs are stored within other kegs. In some type of material such as sand, because if they get jostled too hard and too fast, they can explode.
Smart. I wonder, was this the payload Captain Welford was delivering?
That name does sound familiar from the logs of who we've been paying.
I think we sailed into Stormrest and then came here on foot. I think I gathered that Captain Welford, who gave us a ride over, I gathered his next stop was Serene. Anyway,
Above game, it does 4 times as much fire damage as gunpowder.
cool.
So a horn would do 12d6 and a keg would do 28d6 damage. We've been trying to find ways and methods of delivery of this onto ships. We've found a couple ways. Not all of them are good, but we can successfully deliver it as a weapon.
Good. How are you getting all of it to Cineos? Do you need help?
No, we have a way to get it from Serene to Cineos fairly effectively at this point.
Okay. Well, I think we should probably be getting to Cineos then.
Great. Obviously, you all know the Dust Queen and
Dawn Queen, I thought.
Dawn Queen, and that should be enough to get you into this camp. Has anybody told you about Cineos? That's no.
Just that's where we're meeting the fleet.
It is a town, but it is not really a town. It has buildings that are structured and maintained there, but the whole point is a launching point for the army of the fleet.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the temporary city, temporary holding place.
Understood.
Okay. Best of luck. We'll be tracking you. And I believe you have ways to contact us if you need anything. So
Yes, I believe we do.
excellent.
Speaking of which, Emrys, could we have a word after we take our leave?
Yeah, we can have a word.
So once we're away from the generals, I'll just ask, do you think there's any chance of your people from the Druid circles being able to help?
I mean, if I had a way to contact them, maybe. I mean, this is kind of in the way of the last place we have to go.
If we had a way to, Emrys, we just had a whole conversation about the Wand of Sending.
I know,
I'll just
but
pull it out and hand it over.
I know, but I didn't know how many charges you had left or how much it was going to be useful at this point because we've used it a lot.
It gets charges back every day.
You act like I've had it before. Man,
I think
I
he
have
sent.
no
I think he
clue.
sent one message within this entire campaign. To
Yes.
be fair.
What?
There are currently. Actually no, I didn't roll
You didn't roll this morning,
this morning. It had 3 out of 4, so
so
it
automatically
definitely
it's
is.
4 charges.
It definitely is full right now.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Yeah. Also, give me 1 minute. I am gonna go. My knee is bothering me.
Where are we doing this battle again?
If you're looking at the map, we are meeting the fleet in Cineos, and we're sailing up to Emyal Asari.
Sorry, now I'm having to put together how I'm going to send.
So Do you see where those two places are? Cineos is a little bit east of Ceres. Emialisari is up near Fairmire.
Yeah, I'm just opening up.
So we're sailing up there. The enemy fleet is just south of Stormmaw, just east of like Briny Keep in that little bay right now. So it's probable that we're not getting much farther than Emialisari. And this is all stuff that Fair and I know in game.
Okay.
So I think if whatever assistance your people could offer, that's kind of in the neighborhood of Emialisari,
That's why I was asking. Okay.
probably where we're gonna end up fighting.
All right. So
Yeah.
I have 25 words. I'm going to use the wand ascending to
Okay.
send a message to my dad.
I'm imagining
ha-
from our experiences with Emrys's dad before, I'm imagining like Nigel Thornberry.
I have
Big
the
ass
last
Smashing.
mustache. Just super
Smashing.
enthusiastic.
Alright. So I'm going to send this. I have the last piece.
Okay.
Navy in the way. Can you get the rest of the druids? And then I'm going to use the Emialisari.
We're smashing.
One sec, not done.
No, I was just doing the fucking.
I have 8 more words
I was just doing the gift.
to clear the way to Alder Point. Boom. Yes. Got it. Sent. I don't.
You hear back? We can try and get people there in time, but I don't know how much support we're going to be against Navy.
I'll use one more charge. Sharks attacking people. Lightning storms down smokestacks. Tornadoes and other things. I think you can be of help. If I get to Alder Point, I make the staff.
Use your imagination, full stop.
Use your imagination.
Sharks, stop.
Sharks, stop.
God, Lenny, you're
Lightning,
digging. You're
stop.
digging for some advantages there. I see.
Hell yeah.
Wait,
Uh,
look, I'm not used to using a wand ascending, so I'm like, wait, I only have 25 words each time I do this. How
we've
the
got
hell
four-
am I going to do this?
We've got 4 charges, and we're probably not using it again today, so don't worry about it.
okay.
Wait, the wand ascending doesn't break when you use all the charges.
No, it just has it just
Oh
Yes,
shit! Never mind that.
it just gets a D4 charges back every day.
Oh shit! Yeah, see, I'm used to things
Oh.
breaking when you use the last
Yeah,
charge or
no.
having a chance.
It's not like that. It's basically like for all intents and purposes, it's just unlimited uses of sending, just not all at once.
Yeah.
So like essentially
I
it's like
figured this
quick-
sharks and shit, though. I mean, come on.
yeah. Oh no, for sure. Any help they could give would be huge. We've
Okay.
all got backstories. We might as well use them.
Yep.
I'm gonna hand the wand back. By the way, at this point, like I've said enough, and I'm.
And I think because Dietrich only heard Emrys's side of the conversation, so it's just like sharks, tornadoes, lightning. Like, no, seems like you covered it. You think they'll come?
I hope they'll come. I mean, it will make things a lot easier for us here. Not having survivors that can tell tales help too.
Oh, Emrys, not leaving survivors is, well, it's a bit of a specialty of mine.
Oh, I've seen you blow up ships, so I know.
And now we have special gunpowder.
Ooh, I'm excited. Can I help it explode with some lightning, maybe?
Perhaps.
You guys do have
Hmm.
that powder horn of rune powder, by the way. If somebody wants to put that in their inventory. Or just make a note of it.
Emrys, perhaps if you turn yourself into a bird, you follow me? If you turned yourself into a bird and took that horn of powder in your talons, then I could make you invisible. And then you just fly right above wherever we want to deliver it, and you just drop it like a bomb, fly away, and you just be invisible bird the whole
Oh,
time.
that sounds like fun.
That could be great. Or
I mean, I don't think I really need to be invisible if I'm a seagull, though. They won't notice.
well, perhaps not.
They don't seem that smart. I mean, we've already taken 2 of their ships.
But so that's something we could do with just a horn of special gunpowder. But what if we had a couple kegs of it inside a bag of holding and you
do
flew overhead with
know.
that?
That sounds like a lot of fun.
We've got a long journey ahead of us today, and we won't be able to talk through any of it. I just wanted to get the gears turning before we head out. I have full confidence that you'll have a fully formed plan by the time we get to Sinios.
Oh, we'll see.
Because in game it's like 6 hours.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's like oh,
We have enough time, yeah.
I'm about to go drive down to North Carolina to visit Aang, and I'm not allowed to talk or listen to the radio or anything the whole drive.
Very true.
I'm gonna think about shit.
Fair will also let the generals know about the closest Ironsides, and that they did ask the question. It
Yeah.
was as the crow flies. So
Okay. I appreciate the information. They had reports that they were heading to Storm Maw.
mhm.
This is Storm. Hold up. I keep clicking open the wrong map. Yeah, they were heading to Storm Maw to possibly reinforce the blockade, so they're not surprised to hear that that's happening.
Okay.
Our intel that we've gotten is that the fleet's in the southern part of Storm Maw Bay right now. Could Amiel Asari is not too far away. We could be heading into an ambush. But I suppose if we know it's coming, it's not really an ambush, is it?
I would imagine that it would not really be considered an ambush.
Well, I'm glad we're clear on the taxonomy.
All right.
Anyway, shall we away?
Well, how close do you think we'll get to the other ships?
That's a good question. Every time we've fought them before, we've had to get pretty up close and personal with them. Hitting them
Sure.
from long range is not really a sustainable thing that you can survive for that long. You need to get in there and
You
kill
think
everyone
we'll
on
get
board.
like 60 feet within 60 feet of them.
I think we'll probably get within 0 feet of him before this is all over.
I might have to go kill someone then. Could use some fresh blood.
I don't think you
some
have to
fun.
worry about that. I think we're all
Yeah,
going to kill
no,
someone.
murder is absolutely on the menu.
Well,
They're in my way, so they all must die, and I
Along
would
the
love for
murder
you to kill them,
train.
Farzu.
well, that's not what I mean. Well, I have the spell. I can summon a whole bunch of demons on their ship, and the demons will go after them.
Yeah, that sounds great. Do that.
So I think what we do is I blow up the ships at a distance, and Farzu takes out a ship on his own. This sounds like a plan that's just marvelous.
Unfortunately, I need some fresh humanoid blood. That's
Well, I
freshly
can
born.
always bring one back to you to make it easier if you would like, Farzu.
Oh, that would be easy.
I'm sure before this day is over, there will be plenty of humanoid blood all over the place for anybody who wants it.
Not today, but soon.
Well,
Well,
not
Too soon,
this day.
executors.
Well, that's kind of why I thought maybe, I don't know. Maybe there's someone in the prison that we could kill first. Take a couple vials of blood from them.
I mean,
Do you have
It's an
to
interest-
murder them, or can I just give you some blood?
it's an
Uh,
interesting
the-
thought.
It has to be someone who's dead
Hmm.
within at least 24 hours. Or else
Might
it
as well wait.
doesn't
Ped.
work.
Yeah. So,
Meal
like, the
prep
thing
doesn't
about
really work in this case. You can't freeze it for later in the
it-
week.
and the
Unfortunately
thing
not.
about the thing about the prisons in Ceres, Farzu, Ceres is the kind of place that throws you in jail for jaywalking. The people in prison here probably cool people. I'm
Oh,
guessing. Like, this is a very like if we were in, like, I don't know, there if we were in Rogue Water, whoever gets thrown into prison in Rogue Water must be bad.
true.
But this is a place where, you know,
Okay.
getting thrown into prison in Ceres is hardly.
Hopefully I can get a dead humanoid body out there.
I'm sure we can make one.
Farzu.
Ah,
If you don't have one fast enough, I'll just bring you one.
Okay.
I actually have
I will help you.
That sounds like a plan.
just because you guys are traveling for a long time today. Would telepathic bond work when you guys are in gaseous form?
Oh,
Let's look up that
I
spell.
wonder.
I have no clue.
So the spells in
Before the
question are telepathic.
Yes.
You and 8 physical others.
So psychically linking each creature to all the others, where can communicate telepathically, which is possible over any distance.
Take a gaseous form.
Fly speed, gaseous form, dash action, or revert. Running takes a minute. Yeah, nothing really. It's really. I think telepathic bond would still work.
Cool. Because I can just ritual.
I don't
cast
see
that
anything that
also.
says it wouldn't.
Okay.
It lasts an hour.
So that's the thing, is it only lasts an hour.
Yeah.
It's going to be like a 6-hour trip.
Yep.
And you can't recast it
Nope.
because you'll be in a gaseous form.
Cool.
And
Anyway.
I need eggshells from 2 different kinds of creatures.
Down. Anywho. I guess you guys are off for the travel day.
Yeah.
Cool. Wind walk is cast. You'll turn into your gaseous forms. and blaze off into the day.
While we're in our gaseous forms with a telepathic bond, I will telepathically tell Farzu, like, oh, I wish I could help you with those eggshells. Unfortunately, the way my people reproduce is, and then I just start laying into it the graphic details and making Farzu as uncomfortable as I possibly can while he has no physical recourse.
Well, I can't get away from you either.
Nope, you're stuck with me in your head. That's what you get. It's like my people don't really use eggs. It's a much more animalistic,
Okay.
sexual experience, and I'm just
Well, I wouldn't have been able to
endless
cast it
endless
if I didn't have
details.
eggs. So.
Endless details.
Is this like specifically to Farzu, or are we all listening to this?
No, it's specifically to Farsi.
Okay.
I think everyone would be able to hear it though.
Mm-mm.
I
Nope.
feel much.
Nope,
Huh?
just you.
You get to pick who hears it, who's telepathically linked.
It's telepathic.
So
I
you can
wouldn't have been
send,
able
so
to
you can
cast it
broadcast it to
anyway.
everybody, or you broadcast it to one of the individuals that's telepathically linked.
Yep, just Farzu.
Just Farzu.
Well, I didn't cast it though, so
That's it. Also, I think if you have a spellcasting focus, you ignore
You do.
material components that don't have a specific gold cost.
oh really?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah, if the
Oh, I
material
forgot that
component
spell.
listed, so if it says you need a thing that's worth 300 gold, then you still need that thing. But if it just
Okay.
lists a thing with no cost, then
It's
your
kind of like I.
spellcasting focus is
And
assumed.
your
to
and your
cover
Book
that.
of Shadows cast counts as a spellcasting focus.
Really?
It's
Awesome.
it's kind of like I have Hero's Feast now, which requires a bowl that's 1,200 gold worth inlaid with gems. That's required, but none of my other silly stuff is.
Okay, so
Well, and a lot of
almost
your summoning spells are like the summon dragon,
Yeah.
and the
Yeah.
Fae, and yeah.
They all
Okay.
require gold cost pieces that I've
Cool.
picked up through the way.
Yeah, it's a lovely
Oh.
day out. It's pretty seasonably fall here. A light, cool breeze that you guys would notice when you pop out of your windwalk form when you arrive to the military camp that is Sinios. Doesn't have a wall. It has a bunch of bunkers, which seems to be full of activity. Tents that are set up for even more soldiers, and you just see a wall of sails in port right now.
All right. Well, we're definitely in the right place.
Yep.
And I think Dietrich is like when we get out of Windwalk, he's just like stealing himself because he's expecting Farzu to just come at him and start.
Yeah, and there's a giant keep in the center that currently is the only place that has like guards on top of it that you can see. Dietrich, make a perception check for me.
Just passive 22.
Great. There is actually a flag you recognize here.
What flag would that be?
One of the main captains from Roguewater, who you would passively know is from this area, showed up, which is the Broken Angel, which is Captain Aerith's ship.
Broken Angel. Captain, you said Captain Aerith's
Yep.
ship?
Yep.
Oh, goody. I will let the rest of the group know that I recognize this flag. That's someone from Roguewater. Should we go say hello?
They also associated closely with your patron.
I mean, I imagine they all are. I've known Aerith for a few years.
He's a friend of yours, then he is a friend of ours in this time.
Suppose if you want to go out of your way to say hello to him, then he can't be all that bad.
They are
Oh, they.
friendly with everybody. Perhaps too much. Very bubbly. But, I mean, still a pirate. No, they and I always got along. They were a good boss, the 1 or 2 voyages I sailed with them.
Well, perhaps we should report to the serious authorities in charge here first. Chain of command and all that.
Yeah, you're probably right. That's probably the smartest. So, is there like an obvious tent that's the biggest tent that has like flags on it or something that like the people in charge are definitely in there?
There is actually a keep that is constructed here for just
Okay.
this purpose. That does have several flags flying above it right now, as if someone is home.
Do I recognize any of the flags? Do I know anything about any of the high houses here? Or...
No.
Okay.
If they even did have houses. They do, they don't at the same time. It is a little weird. Great.
Yeah, just head in and
Yeah, at the door there's some guards, and they kind of are like looking you up and down. One of them kind of pulls out like a note from their pocket and kind of looks at it. You would be the Friends of the Bright Queen.
the Dawn Queen. Yes.
Pulls out the people. Yes, the Dawn Queen. Sorry. Kind of puts it back.
I didn't think we were in Exandria.
Right. Sorry. The Dawn Queen. Yes.
Easy mistake to make. A lot gets lost in translation.
Yes, they wanted you inside as soon as you arrived.
All right, lead the way.
Yep. And he'll kind of well, we're not allowed to leave our posts. It's left.
Okay. Yeah, point the way then.
Yeah. You go inside, first left, first right, third right, up the stairs. Big room, can't miss it.
First left, first right, third right up the stairs.
Yes.
Does anyone here have keen mind?
Of course.
Excellent. Farzu, lead the way.
We'll start walking in the direction.
I'm surprised Aang isn't giving me dirty looks right now.
Hmm.
Because he knows
You're
exactly.
getting them.
He knows exactly what instructions I just gave you.
You're getting them.
That is the exact way up to the main battle room in the keep in World of Warcraft.
Oh,
Correct.
Sorry.
Nerds.
so it's a real deep
Nerds.
cut, y'all.
A real deep cut.
We're just gonna sail some ships to just go try to save the world
Warcraft.
of Warcraft.
Anyways. You all arrive in the room. There's 3 generals. The Dawn Queen and the King of Ceres, Elduin. All around a board. Different than the one in back in Ceres, this is a specific board of about Faymire and Klein and let that kind of line drawn over all the way to like Dorrington and Barthley and has all the positions of the ship. It's ships in the blockade currently and where they are.
What do I see in that place where we know the nearest Ironside to be in the bay?
They have like a wood ship with like a flag on it, and the flag currently has a question mark over by Brandy Keep on this map.
Okay.
Without even looking up, just being mentally aware that you all have entered the room, the Dawn Queen in the middle of the conversation will kind of just, without looking up and keep looking at everybody in the map. Nice of you to join us here.
Oh, nice to be joining.
Excellent. Do you bring any intel or news that we can use for our positioning?
Yes, and I'll just point to the ship with the question mark on it in the bay.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, this right here, shouldn't be a question mark. There's definitely at least one ship there. I don't know if it's just one or if it's all seven, but
Specifically
there's
the
definitely,
Ironsides, not just any ships.
yeah, there's definitely at least one Ironsides waiting at the southern end of Stormont Bay.
Good to know. We've heard
Or
rumors
above
and
game,
intelligence.
whatever that bay is called. I made it up.
No, you've literally hit it nail on the head.
Sweet. You can run with that or correct me.
So we had heard rumors and obviously had intel that there was a potential second fleet of Storm Maws that they haven't used to reinforce the blockade yet there. So it seems they're reinforcing with the Ironsides.
Well, I think it's still probably true that no one alive has fought against these Ironsides more than we have.
The king kind of looks at you at this point. That's what the Dawn Queen was saying earlier. So I'm interested in ways that we can take these things out effectively.
Yeah, no, and I think Dietrich and all of us will just launch into the rundown of like how we did it the first two times we did it, and what are like the tactic of those fog projectiles that really helped, and just all the tactics we used, and we'll just give everybody the blow by blow and just give them as much of a download as we can.
We can take care of the fog. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about getting onto the ship and or blowing up their gunpowder.
Yeah, that's the real trick.
Yeah. Perhaps we can use some of secret weapon and blow a hole through one of the gun ports and use it to detonate everything.
Perhaps they are very, very strong walls.
Yes.
Um,
We could drop bombs down the smokestacks then.
that plan I like. I like the idea of, I those of us who are spellcasters or have enhanced objects of some kind who can fly over, perhaps
Or-
while invisible, um, and just to be able to get on board the ship without being noticed.
Oh,
Because I think once you get on board and you get down, below deck, it's the same as any other ship. And if
Well,
you're a s- and if you're casting spells and stuff, everybody down there is just going to be a sitting duck.
well, Dietrich, we did notice that, you know, I think if we drop things down the smokestack that go boom into the engine, at least it will stop them from moving too.
Yes, it certainly will, but I think the engine
And
is
then
only
just
part. The engine is only part of it, though,
then it
because those
leaves them sitting
guns.
ducks.
Well, the guns are extraordinarily powerful. It's entirely possible that we could blow up their engine and stop them from moving and still die because
Well,
their guns are just so much better than ours.
We've heard they have
we j-
up to 12 guns per side.
They're crawling with armaments.
Jesus.
well, Dietrich, you do know where the powder kegs are on the ship. You've been there, correct?
That was one time, and I died. Like I factually died doing it.
But you know what we should target then, or where it is.
And it's inside the ship.
Yes,
Is what
I'm
I'm
just
saying.
asking for information so that
That
they
I don't
know
have.
where it is on the ship.
Right. I'm just saying, if you're asking about like a magical weak point on the hull of these ships, where if you hit them there, it makes everything better, that doesn't exist. They're completely armored and incredibly strong, and their guns are better than ours, and their hull is stronger than ours, and it's not a winnable fight if you're angling for a traditional naval battle on the sea, ship to ship, gun to gun.
Okay.
The way to
I
defeat
was
them
I
is
was
by
more
being,
ask
yeah, the way to defeat them is by being sneaky.
I was more asking so we know where to go once we sneak onto the ship to make them go boom.
Ah, well, I at least from the two that we've been on, they're all laid out a little bit differently.
Like they converted their ships into these iron sides? Because not all ships are
Perhaps.
identical.
Yeah, they're not all identical. Um, but once you get in there, just look for where the guns are, look for where the black powder is, blow it up. It's not rocket science, really.
I was just trying to make it easier with information that we may be able to glean
Yeah,
and
no, of
figure a
course.
plan.
But yeah, no, the fog, anything you can do magically to disrupt them. Um,
Now-
Including
Getting
spells that ignore the walls. If you can cast something
yeah,
that doesn't, a fireball wouldn't pierce the hull,
or
but
perhaps even spells that would disrupt the waters,
or
make
that,
the seas
yes.
choppier, or but
But
I really think the best way to do it is going to be to get people onto those ships.
but
Because
would
once
giant
once people are on the ships, the guns can't shoot those people. The guns shoot out from the ships. Once you're on it, you're just a guy fighting a bunch of guys. And that is a
well
fight that I can win.
well, Dietrich, just bear with me through this line of reasoning of getting people onto the ships. It makes sense. It's something that would make it much easier. But
You see one of the generals who, while they are wearing like metal, like ceremonial stuff over top, is definitely wearing like light armor. Like this person is a wizard. They're kind of writing in their book. And they kind of whisper in Elvish. I will say Fair and Dietrich probably hear this, even though they whisper to the other general that they think they have a solution to this problem already.
Dietrich, I believe that me and Six Eagles could definitely get us onto some ships and make it very easy.
Oh, and I do have a broom.
Oh, no, there are plenty of ways to do it. I'm not worried about how we do it. I'm just saying That's what it is. There's not an easy way to win this fight from a distance. You have to get people onto the ships, and they have to fight mano a mano.
The elf will now speak up. I think we have a solution to this problem. It's how we always fight on the open ocean, anyways. And I think we can definitely get people onto the ships.
Outstanding. And General, if you don't mind me asking, I uh I noticed the flag of Captain Aerith Gentimal among your number. That's someone who knows their way around a boarding party.
Now, Dietrich, I will say the one thing that I would like to do, and I think it would be helpful, is let me disable the ships that you want to board. Let me blow the engines up at least to make it easier.
Of course. No, that
And then
it could
having a boarding party and blowing them up, we just go one by one, and it seems like it's much easier than getting our ships within range of
Oh
being
no.
destroyed. Like you say, I
Yeah,
think it's a great plan.
of course. And I think blowing up the engines is a good idea. I'm just cautioning that's not the end.
No, no, no.
That doesn't win the fight because they still have guns and their guns still win against our guns.
That's how you make it easier for a landing part or for a boarding party to approach if they can't move.
Yes, indeed. And hopefully and maybe we get lucky and the explosion of the engine takes some crew members with it. Anyway. Anyway, I sorry, I mentioned Captain Aerith to
Yes.
the general.
We put out the call. We understand that they have their own loyalties, but the city called for them and they decided to answer. So they willingly joined the fleet.
Glad to hear it. They're they're an old friend of mine from back in my less law-abiding days. I was gonna go say hi.
I believe they're currently putting some of the Elvish arcane guns on this ship and retrofitting some defenses. They should be around. We haven't seen them today.
I'm glad to hear it. Did you have a vessel reserved for us?
Yes, if you don't mind. We have a crew, and we have a couple vessels without currently captains on them. So, if you wanted to command your own, that should not be a problem.
Oh, yes, I would.
Okay.
All right, I'll come by the docks later on, and you can show me which one is mine.
Okay. And they go back to discussing plans. As you notice, the board, as you guys kind of have moved to stand around it, they have like the blockade drawn out like ship for ship. They have about as many ships as Storm Point and Stormmaw in the blockade between Faymire and Ceres. The plan is based off what the ships is that you're seeing. Is they're gonna come out of Emilisari and go towards the blockade at Klein and overpower them, and then basically work up the blockade is what it looks like their current strategy is.
Yeah, just punch a hole.
Yep, punch a hole and
Work
then
our way
work
up.
what? Yep.
It's a good plan. I'm just worried about those Ironsides coming from the other direction, from Stormmaw Fortress.
They won't be able to see us if they do.
If you say so.
We have ways.
Elvish magic and the understanding of it is not my forte. So I leave that to you.
We'll have a captain's meeting early morning, about 5:30, before we set off at 6.
Aye, aye.
All right.
And as we leave, I'm just like, oh, 4:30. Are they kidding?
5:30.
5:30. I guess I might just stay up. Jesus.
Anyways.
And yeah, I think we'll just be walking around camp, getting the lay of the land, figuring out like who's where and where the mess tents and all of that stuff.
Yep.
And at a certain point, I'll go say hi to Captain Aerith, and y'all are welcome to come along.
I will come along
Okay.
to meet this said captain.
Fair will come to.
You guys see kind of ordering their crew around, standing on the deck, probably about 5'5", long, like pitch white hair with like one black stripe on one of their temples, wearing like black, like leather pirate outfit, but all of the metal that is on this is dyed either like a bright yellow or pink color. So it's like pink and yellow buttons kind of alternating. They do have like a headband kind of wrapped around their head, kind of covering one eye for when they're below deck. That looks like it's probably like a really intricately decorated scarf that they've just co-opted into this purpose. Kind of just being like, no, not that, no, there, and we'll put this blank there.
And Dietrich will shout out from shore, like, what a sorry looking piece of shit ship. And inside jokes, of course. I'm imagining that we probably
You
give
just
each
see,
other this.
you just see them put their hand up and be like, that better not be who the fuck I think it is.
Oh, I bet you say that to all the boys.
I say that to everyone.
Ha 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 ha.
Come
How are
on.
you?
I've been better. Kind of worried about this whole blockade blowing up thing, but I saw the strategy today. It's solid. They got
It's
some
pretty
arcane
solid.
cannons. They got some arcane cannons for me, so haven't had those on a ship ever.
Nice.
I'm changing out 2 on each side because I don't got a lot of people with the juice.
How's everything going otherwise? I haven't seen you in a couple of years.
Mostly been running the blockade for Ceres, making lots of bank. I heard you ran away to join the circus.
Something like that.
How the hell
Oh,
did
may I-
how the hell did you even get back in Ceres? I know you had problems here.
Well, may I introduce you to the circus? And I'll introduce Fair Farzu and Emrys to Captain Aerith.
Oh, circus looks cool.
No, well, I can't imagine you really kept up with all of my romantic entanglements back in the day, but
I don't even think you kept up with all your romantic entanglements back in the day.
oh no, that's kind of the point. I needed to get away from some stuff. So I left.
Oh, good. That's
Ooh.
about right. Fuck things up and run away.
That's my move, baby.
Dietrich. I think you fucked shit up, ran away, and then we went and fixed all of it, though, at this point.
We fixed a lot of it.
A
Yeah.
lot, yes. I think you're done running. I think you've turned a corner, and I'm proud of you.
I'm pretty sure regardless of how much fixing you do, there are a couple people that are probably gonna want to cut your balls off in Rogue Water.
Oh, 1,000%. And I deserve it.
Yeah.
We can kill them like the ones that wanted to kill you in the last town, too, though.
No, these aren't people who need to be killed. These are people that very justifiably hate my guts.
Well, depending on who you're talking about, they might actually need killed, but that's a whole other conversation.
I just
Look,
wanted to
unrelated
trim
to
them
you.
with the arrow.
They may or may not need killed for various other reasons. The fact that they're pissed at me is totally fair
Cool.
because
Yeah, that's fair.
I wronged them.
Yeah.
Anyway, it looks like they'll be giving us a ship too.
Excellent.
I
Guys look pretty capable here.
I hope so.
Yeah.
We've fought these Ironsides a couple of times before.
Yeah, I heard we got one back in Roguewater now.
Oh yeah, we certainly did. But I just hope we don't have to face more than one of these at once.
That's the only way I see this plan going wrong. But we got a couple tricks up our sleeves too from what I've heard, so who the hell knows? But I got to finish retrofitting my ship, and we both have to be up pretty early tomorrow, right? We're leaving at 6.
Yeah, whoever is setting this schedule is definitely not from Roguewater.
They're an elf like me. They sleep 4 hours a night.
Like I said, definitely not from Roguewater.
True. That 4 hours does come in pretty handy when you're up gambling until 6 a.m. So I'll get back to work, and I'll see you at the captain's meeting tomorrow morning.
Aye, aye.
No, flip the damn panels. It's the wrong way for the armor. It's kind of like runs up the gangplank up to their ship.
I'll just walk down to the docks until I get to the ship that's ours.
Yep. It's a 3-masted elven warship. It has about 30 crew on it, including you guys, when all is said and done. It has
Is there
2
is
swivel
there
cannons.
someone there who's showing us around? Or...
Yeah, there's crew getting all of the ships ready and like loading like the cannonballs on and getting the gunpowder into the holds and stuff on almost all of the ships right now. But yeah,
Okay.
one of the lieutenants will kind of be looking for you guys and grab you and be like, no, this one right here. They all pretty much look identical. You have you have 2 of the swivel guns on the front. You have 2 on the back deck. And then you've got 4 of the arcanes on each side.
But she's a beauty. Does she have a name?
No, we don't name ships in the fleet.
Oh, that won't do.
I mean, you're free to name it whatever you want. Then we'll just call it that.
We'll think of something. Farzu. What should we name our ship?
Hmm. The Iron Beater.
I would say phrasing.
I'm not gonna say my first thought.
I'm done. I'm not saying shit because I wanted to say something and I'm gonna stop.
I'm gonna put it in the group chat instead.
Well, we're going to be destroying Ironsides, right?
You're not wrong. I'm just phrasing.
What?
You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Ryra.
You're not.
Thank you.
You're right.
Thank you.
There's proof to the ship.
Take
Thank
a
you.
point.
Thank you.
Let's not name it. Let's not name it that.
How about we take a break and give you guys some time to think this out?
Oh my god.
Because it's 10:30, so we'll be back. Bye. button. There we go. Hi! Is there anything else you guys would like to do this evening?
Dietrich, but not enough that he'll oversleep in the morning.
Sounds fair.
You asked. We could die tomorrow, okay?
We could die tomorrow.
That's true.
That's tempting to go get shit faced then.
Yeah. Kitty!
Yeah, I think Farsi's gonna go have a few drinks and sees what's happened.
There's
Maybe find a bar that has some gnomes in it.
oops, all elves.
Oh shit. Well, that works too.
Forget where you are.
He also speaks Elvish, so.
True. But yeah, there's a bunch of like soldiers that have like I will say the good word, recommissioned some casks of ale for their own little like 4 tent sections and for like their barracks and stuff that are outside drinking before they leave on this journey.
Might go attempt to join them.
Yeah, they're handing beer or offering beer to anybody walking by, so or elvish ale to anybody walking by, so
Farsi's gonna sit down and start drinking, and
hell yeah. Get drunk with the soldiers.
yep.
Fuck yeah. Cool. Emrys, is there anything else you'd like to do this evening?
Meditate and think about all the people we're about to kill and feel bad.
Okay.
Not feel
Oh.
bad, but you know what I'm saying.
Yes, I understand what you're saying. Anywho, if that's what everybody wants to do this evening, that can easily happen. Everybody can hit their long rest buttons. As the horns waking everybody up at 5:30 or 5, so the captains can get to their meeting, and everybody else can wake up and get to their ship within the next hour. Blare and break the quiet of the morning, loud and repeatedly, as the hustle and bustle of camp being taken down and everybody packing up for their ship. Generates a lot of clanging noise, and there's a general unpleasantness that you would not be able to sleep through.
Think with the right spell, Farsi could.
I rolled a 1 for the Wand of Sending, so it only has 3 charges right now because we used 2 yesterday.
Okay.
Because didn't Emrys's thing didn't
Yeah, it
you
was 2.
use 2
It was
messages?
It was
to,
2. Yeah. Sorry, I thought it was D4 plus 1, and then I realized it's D4 minus 1.
No, it's just D4.
Yeah, it's just a D4. I knew, yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah, no, Dietrich will just kind of like groggily stumble out of the tent. Just kind of in his normal like loose fitting tunic, and he's just kind of still strapping his armor on as he walks along and just trying to wake up. And I think when he gets to the captain's meeting, he's reasonably presentable, and he's just asking like, is there coffee?
Somebody will point to a corner, and there's a table with a bunch of cups lined up.
Oh, bless you.
And you're about in the same condition as most of the other captains. Like,
Yeah.
lieutenants and higher, like, they know they have to be presentable, but, like, just the ship captains, they're all, like, hungover as hell right now with you. All right. All right. The plan is we're going to be sailing up the coast.
I'm imagining the Yavin 4.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Stadium seating, but like a regular table.
You're
instead of, like, those
required to
big spaces.
maneuver straight down this trench to this point.
We're
The
going to
target
be-
area is only 2 meters wide.
We're going to be sailing up the coast past Strathmore and Amhara before we go northeast towards Emilisari, where we meet the Fey Maya fleet. We'll be taking the fleets around that coast, staying in that bay, before going around the land and heading up towards Klimd, where we will attack over about 50 miles the west end of the blockade. When your assigned ship, which we'll assign in the morning when we engage in conflict, is destroyed, you're to move northeast up the blockade and assist the other ships. There are teams that have been assigned that will be getting onto the Ironsides in order to destroy them from the inside. And those people have already been sent missions, or have already been sent the paperwork and their documentation for what they're to do. Does anybody have any questions?
Is there any concern about enemy forces coming from our rear, from Stormmaw Bay?
We believe that they are taking the Ironsides into a position to reinforce the blockade.
I just hate for all of our forces to be caught in between the blockade and the fleet of Ironsides.
Now, that's an understandable issue. We understand the range of their cannons is great as an Oz because of their positioning, and the iron of the ship makes them tougher, but they will not be able to see us until they are on us within the blockade.
Understood.
Cool. With that, you all know your trip assignments. The crew should be ready to board within 10 minutes, and we're heading out. See everybody kind of going like, yep, yep. Like, shaking hands with, like, friends and stuff who are about to go on different ships and things as everybody slowly drains from the room.
I'll find I'll find Aerith.
Yep.
While that's happening, and shake their hand and like,
Not
good luck.
Not difficult with how they're all dressed.
Yeah. Good luck. You're gonna need it.
I think we're both gonna need it because you and I both know you're gonna try and get on another one.
Yeah, I can't help myself. But I did not get an assigned mission to board one of those Ironsides. I hope they know what they're doing. That's what I thought we'd be doing, but it looks like we're blockade running with the rest of them.
Yep. Thought maybe I'd get lucky too, but no such luck.
Well, when this is all over, I'll buy you a drink in Alarion.
Sounds good.
Now I've narratively set them up to definitely die in the battle.
Canonically.
Ang, you're muted. If you didn't know
I'm
that you were-
talking. It's a work
Oh,
call.
sorry. Okay, cool. Just in case you didn't know.
Cool. All right. You head off
All right,
to the ship.
Head out to the ship, which we have named Ursula after Dietrich's mom.
Aw. It's adorable. You get on the ship. It's the crew that you saw yesterday. And older looking elf with kind of like auburn hair, wearing like that mage's armor that you saw the general wearing, but not as well decorated, just kind of standing on deck looking around.
Is there any kind of like rank insignia? Like, would I know how to address this person by looking at them?
No, other than the fact that they're a mage.
Okay. Oh, your wizardliness. What can I do for you?
I was assigned to the ship as part of the invasion plan or blockade running plan. I'm not exactly sure what to call it. It's not my
Sounds
area
good.
of expertise.
Welcome aboard, Ursula. Uh, I I cannot promise that the rest of the crew will trust you or that this will be fun for you in any way, but we're happy to have you here.
I fully expect not to have fun and not to be trusted. It's kind of our position as a mage, unfortunately. And he will
As long
hand
as we
you a piece
understand.
of paper with a blue and silver seal on it.
I'll open it up.
Cool. It details that if you can get within 500 feet of the iron side, if you're assigned to one, that the mage will send a crew overboarding using Arcane Gate. And then has detailed instructions on how to get to the gunpowder hold and blow it up, based off your descriptions.
I'll show the piece of paper to Fair and Emrys and Farzu, and it's like this seems legit. Actually, this could work.
Mm.
They do seem to know what they're doing.
Sorry about that.
One or the other.
So we're not part of the boarding parties. Or we're not explicitly
it
named.
says to you get to pick who the boarding party is.
Oh, okay.
All the mage is there to do is cast Arcane Gate
Okay.
and help fire
So-
the arcane cannons.
So we're not assigned to like go after the Ironsides. We're assigned to run the blockade. But if the Ironsides happen to show up,
You have
this is the
explicit
plan.
instructions to tell
Yeah.
the mage to cast Arcane Gate and get on the ship with a boarding
Okay.
party.
cool. That seems like
Terrible.
something that is not likely to happen at all because this is a D&D campaign where things always go according to plan.
100% go according to plan.
What's the wizard's name? Fair will ask them for their name.
Sorry, my mage. My name is Associate Mage Terrell. Taeral. I trained at
Sorry,
Maine.
spell that one more time.
Taeral. Terrell.
Oh.
I trained at the academy in Ceres, and am now part of the Mages Guild there.
Does he look older or younger than Fair?
Probably about the same age.
Okay.
And the crew's kind of like, are we putting up sails and going with everybody? Is that the plan?
Yes, indeed.
All right.
And Dietrich at this point will kind of launch into captain mode.
Great.
And he'll start barking orders and stuff and making sure everything's shipshape.
I was about to say if you guys have if you have a spellcasting modifier or a spellcasting ability, you can roll an Arcana check, but then I realized all of you do.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys can roll an Arcana check right now as the fleet is starting to take off.
I'll give myself guidance because why not?
Okay.
Ooh, that's a natural 20 and a 3 on the D4 for a total of 22
Nice.
because I have a -1. There's my natural 20 for the day.
Yep.
Oh
Skill
no.
check.
22 for Fair.
22 for Fair, Farzu.
Yeah, except you
Fair.
probably rolled like a 10 to get
Yeah.
that number, right?
Yeah.
Asshole.
28.
28. Emrys?
An 8.
Okay. You guys see kind of like from about 4 or 5 miles out on the horizon, this fog start to roll in, and then feel the wind shift directly behind the sails. There are elven mages that are casting control weather and strong winds pick up behind the sails after about 10 minutes, and ships are just off to the races.
Go offs.
Hi, Blat. Yep. And they keep it up that the fog essentially follows the fleet through the wind and basically acts as like a fog bank, like you can't see into this thing as you guys roll up the coast.
How long are we expecting the trip to take at this rapid pace?
So typically
We are at a grueling pace where I'm worried about the oxen. We should slow down to a strenuous pace.
Or we'll all die of dysentery.
Exactly.
So typically you speed is about
Rye's just like moving on.
moving
Gonna
on.
pretend you didn't hear that.
Just gonna
Yeah.
pretend.
Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore it. It's about 120 miles per day at this pace. It's probably closer to 154, 155. And you guys are sailing obviously with entirely elvish crews and taking 4 hours for meditate. They're sailing through the night. So you guys will basically get in line with Ceres before dusk, and then tomorrow during the day make the turn up towards Imilasari. So morning day 3 you will be there. Or hold up, sorry. Day 1. Yeah, like as dawn is breaking on day 3, you guys will arrive where you're meeting with the Faemire fleet in Imilasari.
Alright, I think Fair's gonna take some of the downtime to scribe some scrolls.
Cool.
Let's see, they're definitely going to do another scroll of counterspell, which is 75 and 4 hours for them.
Mm-hmm.
So when we have a minute, I think, but in game and above game, Dietrich / Lenny would like to download a little bit with the rest of the group about roles on the ship.
Sure.
Yep.
So
If you want to do that now, I'll figure out I can scribe
yeah.
7 scrolls.
Oh
so-
well, we'll have a conversation now, and we'll say that we did it whenever we had time to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
So okay, we've got the 12-pound arcane cannons. We've got the swivel guns that are on the deck. And then there are a couple other actions that people could do. So any of us, or is it with the repairs to the deck, hull, or sails? Is that just me, or is that anyone can
That
do that?
is, anybody can do the once per day, and then anybody can do the bonus action repairs.
Oh no, yeah, the once per day careful aim.
No, the once per day emergency repairs.
Oh, the once per day emergency repairs, which is as an action, it gets 1d6 plus your dex.
Yeah, which is actually 3d6 because you guys are.
It's actually 3d6 plus your dex.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that's once per day.
Yep.
We also have, as a bonus action, you can heal the deck, hull, or sails 1d8 plus your charisma.
Yes.
So, right, question. If
Yeah.
I have mending, could I repair 1-foot holes? In that
The issue
minute
is-
time.
The issue
Yeah,
is
the
If
half
it's
issue
a
is-
1-foot hole.
The issue is mending takes a minute to cast.
Yeah.
Correct.
only
I was saying,
repairs,
like,
like-
if needed.
Yeah. If you actually ended up having a minute, yes.
No. I meant, like, afterward and such. That was just
Yeah.
a game question so that I could.
Like out of combat, absolutely.
Perfect.
So basically, all of us 5 times a day, so like 20 times total, for the four of us. Like we each have this that we can do with a bonus action 5 times, heal the ship a D8 plus your charisma.
Mm-hmm.
Basically by like ordering around the crew members near you to fix stuff.
Yes.
We also have careful aim, which requires proficiency with martial weapons. So I think that's only Dietrich and Fair
Correct.
who can do that.
Yes.
As an action, basically, if we use our action for this, all of the cannon attacks made by the ship for this round have advantage. But we can each only do that once per short rest. And anybody can do the repairs. And then the guns, it doesn't look like the guns really care about who fires them. They have a fixed bonus to attack.
Yes.
The only thing is with the arcane cannons, the ones down below, they do more damage if you pump spell slots into them. So that, whoever, I mean, y'all have more spell slots than Dietrich does anyway, and I've got a few separate things that I have to do to like steer the ship.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of the menu of stuff that we can all do.
Yeah. Yep.
So basically,
Yeah, so the two things I sent you, you can move to the helm and do those as your action instead of being on one of the guns. You don't have to be steering the ship every single round.
okay.
Essentially.
All right, so yeah, and so the two things I have are the evasive maneuvers to like impose disadvantage on any attacks made against us,
Yep.
and that's only once per short rest.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've got like I can double our speed for a round, but that's also only once per short rest.
Mm-hmm.
And then like whatever actions I have to take to like physically steer the ship. Sorry. I just wanted to run through all that so we kind of know what's what before we're in it.
Yep. Nope, smart.
And is the lieutenant who showed us around last night, are they still here? Or are they like the de facto first mate?
They're the de facto first mate.
Okay.
And they do have proficiency with water vehicles, so they can steer the ship in case you want to actually get on the cannons and or be boarding party.
Yeah, if it comes to that, I'm gonna be with the boarding party for sure.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
Okie dokie. Bears making scrolls. Do you guys have anything you want to do in your 2 days of downtime?
Changing spells.
Changing spells.
Yeah, with 2 days of downtime, I don't think so. I now have full charges back on the Wand of Sending. If anybody wants to use the Wand of Sending at some point in those 2 days, just let me know.
Does Fair have anything that I can put into my book for at least 400? Or under 400 at least?
Let's see. What spell level what's the max you can cast?
5.
Okay. I mean, what do you want?
Maybe something that would be good for what we're doing right now.
Very
Awfully
broad.
specific.
That's very broad.
Like, oh,
Yeah.
something that's good for what
Uh,
we're doing right now. It's like,
I don't know.
I have they have control water,
Well, that might be interesting.
which is I think it was level 4. I am scribing a scroll of that, so I have an extra one. I'm getting a counterspell, a scroll of counterspell, a scroll of black tentacles, and a scroll of control water. So like while I'm doing one of the other spells, could I loan the card with control water to Farzu so he can copy the spell from that while I work on other scrolls?
It would destroy the card, but because that is how spell scribing works.
No. I'm talking about from my original spell deck.
Oh. Yeah.
Loan
Sorry.
him, like,
Yeah.
loan him the page essentially. Like, can I
Loan
let
him the
work on
actual
one
spell book, not the spell scroll.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Yeah.
Just Fair has them on separate cards, so would they be able to separate one out from the deck while working on others?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
like fourth
Um,
level spell that should take Farzu 8 hours, probably.
Yes.
mhm.
I think.
And how much ink?
Give me a minute.
Like,
Gold.
I think like 200 gold worth of ink.
200 gold worth of ink.
All right, and I
Okay.
need to subtract out from my goal. It's
I think
2.
it's 50 gold and 2 hours per spell level.
Yes. Well, no, oh, sorry, level 4 is 12 hours.
So no,
It's-
not to scribe a scroll.
yeah,
To
yeah.
copy a spell into your spell book.
Yes,
It's
yes,
in the
yes.
wizard class.
Yes,
and
yes,
it's
yes.
50 gold and 2 hours per spell level.
Yes.
Where
So
are
8 hours and 200. Gotcha.
By the way, we still have like 50 million vials of acid in the bag of holding. Just throwing that out there. Not literally, but
Yeah, could come in handy.
so if people want vials of acid,
Keep only vials of acid in bag of holding and turn it inside out.
Could do that. I
Or
got
we
a
could
broom.
dump all the vials of, or if we find like the water supply of one of the ships, we could just dump all the vials of acid into it and then leave. Like they'll all be dead soon.
Don't-
like, okay, that one's taken care of. Might take a little
that
time,
one's-
but
Sorry,
that
when,
one's fine.
when he said put it in the water supply, all I could think of is the audio from TikTok. Why is it spicy?
God.
Oh my god. Okay. Yep, 8 hours, Farzu. And at it, Emerus is looking up spells and thinking of how he can destroy people more efficiently.
Oh, don't look at my spell list, right? You're about to hate me.
Oh, I know. I'm already going to. Yeah. Yeah, but you guys are like, it's kind of weird being on a ship going this fast. Because it's like gust gale winds pushing the sails in whatever direction you need it within like a 10-minute period. It's fascinating.
Yeah. I think Dietrich, between like his cape of the mountebank and his kind of flowy, bunchy clothing and his hair in a ponytail, is just looking fucking majestic, like at the helm of this ship.
Piratey as fuck. Pirate AF. Pirate AF indeed.
I think Fair will change back into their customary, the sort of purple outfit that they prefer to wear, and then they still have that Dracosphinx feather that they will put in their hat.
Very cool.
Securely, I have Tinker's glue and shit if needed. Don't want to lose it, just want to look badass.
I'm gonna sovereign glue this feather to my hair.
Not sovereign glue, but I don't want to lose it. Just
Fair enough. Yeah. Obviously, with the way you all are traveling, there is no incident and no delay. As
And I think rather than like raise his voice to shout orders or whatever, Dietrich is just making liberal use of thaumaturgy while standing at the helm. So like even with the gale force winds, he can be clearly heard
yeah,
at his normal speaking volume
yeah.
if he needs to get somebody's attention.
It's a little off-putting for a couple of them, like the first couple hours, but then after that, they're just kind of used to it.
I think Fair will summon an unseen servant and just sort of resummon it as needed. I think it's does that last an hour or does that last longer? I forget. Anyway, they're gonna have an unseen servant just like hanging out with Dietrich while they're below decks. Just if Dietrich
Swabbing the deck just constantly.
yeah, swabbing the deck, and then if Dietrich needs them for anything.
The Pirates of the Caribbean Haunted Mansion crossover we didn't know we needed.
Just yeah, they're swabbing the decks primarily so you know where it is.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it is completely unseen.
You see the suds. It's like, oh, it's
Yeah.
just somewhere around there.
Just go like Sorcerer's Apprentice Fair for a second so I can tell them something.
That's
The broom.
excellent. The broom is visible, so it's just like a floating broom.
I'm about to have fun, guys. A lot of fun. I didn't realize druids could do this on the water.
Yeah, druids get a lot of cool water stuff that they don't get to use that often.
Oh, I'm about to have a lot of fun.
Yeah. One other thing that you might not have thought about, Aang, there's a third level spell that druids get. It's a ritual. It's water breathing.
Already got it. And water
But-
walk.
Just like every day, first thing in the morning, just ritual cast that on all of us. Because like it's free, it's a ritual. And it lasts 24 hours. So basically, like as long as you have that prepared and you do that every morning, we can all breathe underwater all the time.
It's already there for us. It was in the spell list.
Cool.
I already knew that because I was like, I know what I'm
Yeah.
doing when we start.
Yeah. All right, I think we're about ready.
I think
Cool.
it's battle time.
You guys meet up with Faemire Fleet. It about doubles, not quite doubles the total number of ships. You guys probably set out with like 112, 114 ships. Faemire probably brought about 68.
So I am going to start the day off, though, by gathering everyone and casting water breathing as a ritual.
Great. How many creatures can you do that onto? Up to? Is it 8?
10.
10. If there's anybody else you wanted, like the mage or the first mage
The
as well.
mage and whoever else that Dietrich decides.
Okay.
So the four of us, the mage, the lieutenant, and whatever 4 people seem like they're also going to be in the boarding party,
Okay.
who are like skilled with weapons and stuff.
Cool. Awesome. 1 second to change something on this map. I'm gonna make this much brighter. Oh, that did not do what I wanted it to do. Give me a second. Can I go over 100% on it? No, I can't. Okay. We'll make this a different color then. There we go. Much more obvious compared to the green. Cool. So
that one's us?
Yeah, I'll mark that one as you guys.
Okay.
Yeah. So there are 2 different initiatives here. There is the overall battleship initiative, which is divided up into the Right Elvish Fleet And Left Eldritch Fleet in this specific mark, I've divided it up into 5. So there's 5 different battles going on at the same time. There's a D100 table for the other battles. In case something happens, I will let you know. That basically is a lair action that happens at 20. So this is like your own, basically like 2,000 by 2,000, not 2,000 by 2,000, but like 3,000 by 3,000 square foot, not square foot, but foot battle map. Kind of like one of the subsections of the battle here. So there's the then there's the 2 blockade initiatives. The Ironside has its own initiative, and then you guys have your own initiative, which happens on your ship initiative, and then the other ships take their actions as well. As we're gonna get started here, so I can get everybody to roll initiative. Please and thank you.
18, right?
Cool.
So this is our
Right.
personal initiative.
This is your personal initiative for what order actions get taken on your ship's turn.
19.
19.
Also 19. My dex is 14.
Yeah, so you're first.
Okay.
Fair.
I spent my superiority die, rolled a fat 1 on that, but I have a 17 for initiative.
Great. So
Still helps.
Then I have to roll the crew initiative, which is a 9. Which actually probably works out really, really well for you all. Awesome.
Awesome.
Order, I'm just saying awesome in general. Order Dietrich, Farzu, Emrys, Fair, and then the crew. Okay, who has markers? All right, so we're going to hand wave the fog. They do the control weather thing. There is a strong wind behind you, not a gale wind, and there is a fog bank that is obscuring the battlefield that you guys are going to come out of about 200 feet shy of the ships of the blockade. So not
Oh wow! So right on top of them.
basically right on top of them. But because they can see the fog wall, the blockade is going to fire shots at disadvantage, and you all also have an increased AC because they can't see you. First one.
And I think also in sort of like, as we know that we're closing into the combat, Farah will ritual cast Unseen Servant again to have
Okay.
an extra pair of hands for an hour.
Okay.
Question: can I cast Bless in a way that it will give our ship's guns an extra D4 on their attack rolls, or no?
Yeah, I would allow you to cast it on the cannons.
Yeah, I will do that then.
Okay.
I'm imagining
Left side or right side? Which of the 4?
Hang on a sec.
you're like the
so-
priest from Dogma blessing his golf clubs.
I
Yes.
guess left side.
Okay. Cool.
It's just a first level bless.
Or the what is it, the Polish Orthodox priests blessing like new server rooms and stuff.
Yes. Cool. Of the 3 blockade ships, only one of them hit at disadvantage with the higher AC. So that'll be 4d10. 7, 10, 11. It will actually end up splashing and hitting the hull below the waterline and doing no damage because of the hull's natural resistance.
Cool.
It is now your side's group. They were 16. It's a group of 6 ships. So these 6 here that are going to be moving in unison against the 3 warships that you can see the cannons just being fired from.
Can I ask how far away we are, just so I know?
About
Like,
2,000.
how big the
They
map
are.
is?
You guys are
Okay.
about max range for guns, which is about 2,000 feet right now.
Thank you.
So
Well,
Dietrich,
I ain't doing shit.
Dietrich, and then Farzu. Do you guys want to do anything
So
on this initiative?
I'm gonna say let's fire the arcane cannons that have a max range of 2,000.
Okay.
It will be at disadvantage, so let's not put any spell slots into it
Okay.
just
And-
yet.
yeah.
Let's wait till we get closer to do that.
And you guys have the 2 cannons that are on the front of the ship that you do actually swing up to fire forward facing. So you do have 2
Right,
cannons.
but those have a max long range of 1,200.
No,
so we're
I'm
still
talking.
out of
I'm saying on the 12-pound cannons, only the front 2 have the backing to actually turn towards and fire towards
Yeah.
the front of the ship because of how you're positioned. If that makes sense.
Okay, so we can't like rotate just a little bit to
Yeah.
Is the
Alright.
arcane? Is it? Is it the ammo that's the arcane shots, or rather than the cannons themselves?
So
Or-
they take real ammo or they take arcane ammo. So they do
Okay.
4d10. They are basically regular 12-pound
Yeah.
cannon and do 4d10.
Okay.
And then if you're using the arcane ammo, it's 3d10 plus
Yes.
another d10 per
Yeah.
spell level that you put into
And you
it.
don't have to load and you don't have to reload the cannon to do an arcane
Yeah.
shot like that.
But
Okay.
I'm saying let's just do normal ammo for
Yeah.
now because we don't want to waste people's spell slots on long range stuff with disadvantage. So we can get, you said 2 of the cannons
Yes, 2 of the
to
cannons
get
in
into
position.
firing range.
Yep.
So it would be 1 on the left and 1 on the right.
Yes.
So one of these would have an extra d4.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to roll the one on the left first that has the d4 at disadvantage.
Okay.
All right. So I rolled the lower roll was a 9 plus 4 on the d4, and it's got a plus 6, so that's a 19 to hit.
That will just miss because of the fog.
Okay. And I'm going to roll the other one without the d4.
Okay.
Yeah, with lower.
Okay.
All right.
14, 15 plus 8 is 23. Okay, so that ship you'll hear that ship fire a shot and it'll hit that far ship. And you'll actually hear it hit the side. And then the ship next to you, that is 1622, will hit the one that you guys are also firing at, that you saw fire shots, for a total of, with the damage reduction, that is 7 points of damage. You will also hear it make contact on this volley. And then everybody gets to move their move speed.
Yep. And I don't think I'm trying to do like the double speed stuff yet. Because that's only once per short rest. I can do that.
Yep.
So yeah, just normal speed.
Hold up one sec.
I will say it is overcast intentionally too, by the way. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna move these. Cool. Don't think they're gonna hit anything with disadvantage, but you never know. Got enough to roll each. Ooh, that's 1 hit. On the 21. That was a miss on the 19. 21 to hit, and that's it. So no damage and no damage. But both these last two ships made contact with that middle warship for no damage. Next is the Ironside. You guys will hear the Ironside cannons go off. You know what they sound like. Okay. It will fire off all 12 cannons on this side of the ship. It will splash your ship and this ship as you see the bigger cannonballs and the bigger shot from the Ironside because it kind of lights up and the light reflects against the hull so you can see it better through the fog here. And right in front of you, splashes, water comes up on the deck. As you know, there's at least one in the blockade here. And then the last, because they tied in initiative, they'll make their shots. One will hit. 4, no damage. As it will splash one of the other ships down the line. As you guys start to hear cannons go off half a mile away as the entire lines are now approaching each other.
So we know there's definitely an Ironside
You
right there.
definitely saw the reflection of the Ironside now. Because it's iron, it's shiny on the outside. The cannon flash of that gun lights up different on the Ironside.
How far away?
It is now less. If you move before you do combat, it will be 1,200 feet away. The starting
And
next turn.
what's the range on Arcane Gate?
500 feet. But you have to get through the fog cloud so you can see the deck of the ship to cast it.
All right, 500. So we have to get within 500 feet.
How big are the hexes?
Yeah, like how far away are we right now, and what's our move speed?
Damn it. Pull it out. Each hex is 50 feet. And your move speed right now is essentially 200 feet.
So we are 1,400 away.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. That's
So
what
we're
it
still.
does.
I'm just trying to think like if we can get to the point where using our double move thing would get us within range for Arcane Gate, we could set it up to do all of that stuff in the same round and get onto the Ironside. But it sounds like that's still several rounds away.
Yep. 14 points of damage, and then the ship. And then the ship next to you will only take 2 points of damage on that round of fires. You guys are up again.
All right. We haven't taken any damage yet,
Nope.
so I think Dietrich will just, with thaumaturgy, just alert the whole ship that we've sighted an Ironside up ahead.
And you'll see like heads kind of turn as like the next as like the flash has gone off because 6-second combat rounds, and they're kind of be like, and you see kind of some of them point to it like to get confirmation that that's what you mean. That's where you mean.
Yeah.
And you'll hear like
So
you'll hear like okay in Elvish like screamed up from the deck.
So can we turn the ship to sail toward the Ironside without fucking up the rest of the fleet?
Yes.
Or are we kind of right in front of it anyway?
You guys are mostly in front of it anyway. You can turn to
Okay.
broadside it when you come out of the fog, though.
Yeah. I'll 1,400 away right now. we need to get to 500, so we need to go 900 feet. So yeah, it's gonna take like 3 or 4 rounds before we can get
Yep.
within range, assuming it doesn't move.
Yep.
So yeah, I guess we'll just take a couple of shots, and I think ideally we would want to rotate our ship so that the left side is pointed toward the iron side,
Okay.
because that's the side that I blessed all the guns.
Okay. You want to take like your 4 feet like that, or your 4 hexes like that way this turn?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
So how many? So what guns are in range? Like,
You have 2 on your left side now,
okay,
and at the end of your turn, your 2 swivel guns will be 1,200 feet away.
okay.
Cool.
So 2 on the left,
Yep.
and that's all we can fire.
Yep. That's all that's currently can turn within their. I forgot what they're called. I knew a long time ago.
Yeah, within their firing arc.
Yeah.
Okay.
Within the porthole
Um,
window.
Yeah. All right. 2 guns on the left. I'm adding a D4 to this, and they're both at disadvantage. No, that's 11.
Okay.
That's worse. Disadvantage, man. It's hard.
It is. While we were discussing that, I was rolling the rest of it. There's. Sorry.
And did you say that we were now in long range of the swivel cannons
Yes.
on the
Yep.
on the bow? So if somebody wants to get to those, could we like
Yep.
ready in action, fire them as soon as we're done moving?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
and you can have
those
crew up. You can have
are
crew do that because they go last in initiative order
cool.
as well.
And
so.
all right, so should I roll those now
Yeah.
as well?
Yeah.
All right, so those are disadvantage with a +6 to hit. 18 to hit,
Miss, unfortunately.
worse.
Okay. Okie dokie. This ship is going to do this and adjust. This one's going to go straight. This one's going to go straight. This one's going to go straight. This one's going to actually start turning and end up there. There were actually surprisingly 3 hits from the 1 hit from the iron side, not on your ship, and 3 hits from the blockade, and then the left side hit 4, got 4 shots off. And this ship is going to follow your lead because they don't know what the hell that is. This one's going to adjust over. This one's going to adjust over. Go straight. This one's going to go straight. This one's going to go straight. I will also add to note that, judging from where the shots between the 2 rounds came, they haven't moved. Like, they are in a blockade formation. Like, they are going to probably load and hold action for when you guys come out of the fog cloud. Cool. It's back to your guys again.
So we're now 1,200 away.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna get to about 1,000
Yes.
this round.
Uh-huh.
And we want to get so Arcane Gate. We need to be within 500.
Yep.
Where exactly is the fog? How many hundred away from where we are?
The fog ends about 250 feet away from the ship. The ships.
Okay, so we'll be in range of Arcane Gate before we're through the fog.
Yes. So we can hold it
So
as an
can we-
action. Yeah.
Okay. So they're, if I'm understanding, they're like holding their shit for when we get through the fog, but
Yep.
that's not going to happen. We're going to Arcane Gate onto them before our ship gets through the fog.
Pretty much.
Okay. Yeah, keep going forward.
Cool.
And I think we still haven't taken any hits.
Correct.
So what shots can we get off?
If are you gonna continue to turn broadside this round?
I mean, we don't want to lose. We don't want to go fully 90 degrees at this point because we still need to keep moving toward it.
So if you do there, you'll have 3 cannons on the left side that can hit the iron side.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay.
So 3 cannons with a D4 at disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, all right. I rolled an 18 and a 17 with a 3 on the D4, so that's a 26.
That'll definitely hit.
So right, second attack. I'm gonna just do all the attack rolls first. 22.
Hit.
Right.
Come on.
15.
Miss.
Okay, 2 hits. And those are 4d10 each.
Yep.
You know what? I have 8d10 here. I'm just gonna roll 8d10. Yep.
Yeah, make sure you separate it though, because there's a damage threshold.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm gonna roll 4 twice.
Yep.
$26 for the first one.
Okay, so that is 11 points of damage to the iron side. And I assume these are all at the hull,
Yeah.
or the actual ship, not the helm or the smokestacks. Okay.
Yeah, just at the hull,
Okay.
I think. And 25 for
So
the second
10
one.
points of damage. Okay.
And then the 2 swivel cannons.
Yep.
So disadvantage with no D4. 23.
Hits.
That's a nat 20 and a nat 17.
Damn. They're having more luck than me.
And then 13 for the second one. So that hit is 4d8.
Cool.
17.
That's 2 points of damage.
Okay.
Alrighty.
I think that's about all we can do.
Great. Elves entirely missed. You hear a bunch of splash shots. You hear to your right, 3 of the ships to your right get hit. But glancing blows. Nobody's really in any amount of trouble yet. Then. Okay. It'd be about this time that you start to hear to the right, probably about a quarter third of a mile, you hear Dietrich, you would immediately recognize it as like broadsides going off as people further down the line have started to get to and come out of the fog bank and just started to fire in, and you just hear wooden explosions happening further down in the battle line at this point. I rolled everything.
And this is like 50% Pirates of the Caribbean and 50% like Master and Commander.
Yeah, a little bit.
And it's about to get another 50%. The perfect storm. If I know what Aang is probably thinking.
Yeah. You guys take your first hit for 7 points of damage.
Oh no. 7 points to the hull.
Or to the ship, yeah.
So hull.
Yeah, the hull. Hull, helm, and sails are what you can do damage to. And then it's your guys' turn again. As I'm gonna start rolling a fuck ton of d20s
Alright.
again.
Bonus action. I'm gonna heal the hull.
Cool.
So that's a D8 plus my charisma.
Yep.
It's a D8 plus 5.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 3, so it's back to full.
Okay.
And that's one of my uses of that. I have 4 left. And everybody has 5 uses of that.
Yeah. How much did you heal?
8.
Okay, so you're back down to 0.
Yep.
Cool.
And then yeah, so we're what, 1,000 away now?
Mm-hmm. I haven't moved you guys yet, but yes.
Okay, so we're gonna get to 800. And if we double moved, we get to 600. So not this round, but next round we can vamp over there.
Mm-hmm. Cool. All right. The elves on the left side get 3 shots off successfully. And it is now the Ironside's turn. It will hit 3 successful shots on you all for a total of 22 points of damage to the hull.
Sorry, how much?
22.
22 to the hull?
Yep.
Okay.
And then the left side will hit 3 shots, and you'll hear it hit 3 ships to your all's right.
hmm
Um,
Sorry, what's our like max? For the
oh,
hull and
I
the helmet and sails?
swear to God, I'm sorry I posted that. I will do that right now. Okay. I'm just gonna.
It's like 22 out of how much? I'm not sure. Okay. Okay, so the hull has 300. Okay. So we're still fine.
Yeah, and the sail also has. If you try to hit the sails or the smokestacks on the iron side, it is a modified version of essentially mirror image, where you can roll, and if you hit the lower number, like you have to roll like a d20, if you hit a 6 or lower, you actually hit the mast instead of the sail, which does more damage.
Right. Hmm. Do we want to try to go for like the mast or the sail or the smokestacks or any of that, or just hit the hull again?
Can we see if is there smoke coming out of the smokestacks right now, because they are resting, right? You so they're not moving. So it's
Yeah.
like, does it look like their engine is on? Do they have
You
smoke
would
coming
have
out, or
you would have no idea through the fog cloud.
okay, we can't see that. Okay.
You can see the shots illuminating the iron side.
Yeah.
So you can kind of see like as like through the fog, like it light up and see like the outline
Yeah.
of it. But
Okay, but we can't see if there's any smoke coming out.
Mhm.
I don't know. Considering we can't really
Yeah.
see it, might as well just keep
Yep.
Yeah,
just
just
chucking shots in that general direction.
Okay.
yeah, all right. So just regular shots at the hull.
Cool. I've already rolled for the go around to you guys, so it's back to you guys again.
I thought it was our turn. We just
No.
moved and I
Yeah.
healed.
Yep.
We just moved and I healed, but we didn't shoot yet.
Yeah. Sorry, I was doing the turn before you so that you guys could go. Sorry, I explained that badly.
How far away are
Okay.
we right now? Sorry.
Sorry, I'm confused as to exactly when we took these 22 points of damage.
At the end.
Our turn's not over yet.
So you guys took the 22 points of damage on the iron side. The 3 ships to the iron side just fired, and now it's the start of your turn with the 22 hit points.
Right. That's who damaged us. When did this happen?
Immediately after your turn. They go immediately after you.
Okay, our
We didn't
turn's not
fire,
over
though.
yet. We haven't fired yet. We haven't fired our guns yet. So
All
that
we did
didn't
was
happen.
move and we didn't fire.
Our hull is currently it was 7 health down. I healed us back to max.
I thought
and
you
we
did that
moved.
after you fired. My bad.
No, we
It's
didn't
a bonus
fire.
action.
Sorry.
No, we
Sorry,
didn't fire
yeah.
yet.
Nope.
Okay.
It was we're gonna
So-
bonus action heal,
Yeah.
move,
Yeah.
fire,
yeah,
but we
yeah.
didn't get the fire.
Yeah.
So, all right. So how many we got? I assume the 2 swivel shots on the front, and how
Mhm.
many shots off the left?
3.
Okay, so 3 off the left with a D4. 13 misses. 16 misses.
Misses.
I'm pretty sure.
It is.
19.
That'll just miss.
Just misses. Okay, and then the 2 swivel shots off the front.
And you remember the D4?
Yep.
Okay.
The first one definitely missed. The second one, 17, is gonna miss too. So no more hits.
Okie dokie.
Then we take the 22 damage.
Then you take the 22 points of damage. Then the 6 other shots happen. The elves miss. Ironside hits. Left blockade hits 2 people. Right blockade misses, and we're back at your turn again.
Okay, so now we're at about 800 feet now.
Yes.
Okay, so this is the turn. I'm gonna instruct the mage to open up the arcane gate on my signal. And
Okay.
I'm gonna use, let me find it. I'm gonna use full sail
Okay.
to use my action, set all the sails, and I have to make a DC 15 water vehicles check. And on a success, our speed doubles
Yep.
this round.
4 I hit that
So-
4 times. What the?
It
Hold
is DC 15. It uses my proficiency and my charisma, so I have a plus 10 on this,
Yep.
and it's just a straight roll.
Uh-huh.
Not 20. Not even kidding. I needed a 5.
I needed a 5, but what did it get me? Something I could have saved for combat.
Yep. So we have double speed.
Yep.
So once we get 300 feet closer, we should be within 500 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I'm going to give my signal to the mage, and we'll open up the arcane gate to get onto the iron side.
Cool.
And then I assume we're all on deck, ready to run through as soon as it's open.
Yep. I would assume so as well. I'm gonna do that because that happens. Do you leave any
Additionally-
instructions?
I'm leaving instructions to keep firing, assholes.
Ooh, actually, he's gonna do this and get behind you guys at that angle.
By the way, right. How far is the iron side from the ship next to it? The
Um,
closer one.
About 150 feet
Okay.
end to end.
So yeah, no, I'm leaving instructions to just keep firing on it. How many shots? Still 3
Yeah,
off the left, or is it 4 at this point?
I'm looking to see if it's 4. Yeah, it is actually 4 at this point because you can clip the one side of the hull
Alright.
with the backhanded.
And
now.
I can only bless 3 people
Oh,
with the
sorry,
first
yeah.
level bless. So it'll be a 4th shot, but that one won't have a D4.
Yep.
Okay, first shot.
Okay.
Nope, it's a 14. Second shot is also a 14. Third shot. Damn.
What is it?
12.
Wow.
Fourth shot with no D4 is also a 12.
Darn.
Swivel shot off the front,
Come on. Come on, swivel guns.
12.
Damn.
Second one. That one's cocked. 21.
Hits.
Hey, one hit.
Dang.
48. 20.
So 5 points of damage.
Huzzah.
Huzzah.
And I think that 5 points of damage to the Ironside's hull is happening like right around the time that we are vamping over there.
Yep.
Before we vamp over there, anybody else can do this too if they want to. I'm just going to use my bonus action to heal the ship really quickly before we go. So it's a D8 plus 5.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
So that's 8. It's a
Okay.
D8 plus your charisma
Yeah,
as a bonus
I can do that
action.
as well.
So I healed at 8,
5.
13.
5.
And 6 more from Fair.
19.
So
Everybody-
that's we're down to 3.
Oh, I have a -1 charisma, so
See what happens.
Yeah, let's see what happens. We're only
Yeah, we're
3.
gonna pretend that didn't happen because I rolled a 1
0. 19 points of
for
healing.
0.
All right, so our hull is only 3 points down
Damage.
right now,
Yep.
and we go through.
Perfect.
The unseen servant is still swapping the tech. He just sticks around.
Yeah.
I had
And
this
then-
map prepared in case you guys went broadside, but it'll do here too.
And then yeah, just standing orders to the crew that's staying behind to just keep firing from the left side. I would imagine. I don't think. Um. Yeah, I guess my bless is still active for the next like 30 or 40 seconds.
Cool. Can we take like a 2-minute break while I get this set up?
Sure.
Cool. See you guys back here in a few.
Almost there.
Not that you've memorized the entire movie or anything.
God.
Yep.
Did you hear that? They've shut down the main reactor. It'll be destroyed for sure. There'll be no escape for the princess this time.
Cool. I just gotta roll this last initiative here. And we good to go. Swear to God, if I roll the same thing. Okay. Cool. Awesome. You guys land on the deck. Magically appear through this phased circle.
I think as we're going through, Dietrich is just like with one swift motion summoning his sword to his hand, just materializing out of nowhere and lighting it up
Great.
as we go through
So
it.
as you guys know, there's nothing, pretty much nothing on the surface of this ship. But in this case, there are actually some armored guards guarding a door that looks to be coming out of the smokestack. They're going to take their movement, which is 35 feet, and get there as they rush towards you. Dietrich, then Farzu.
So we've got a whole bunch of guards.
Mm-hmm.
Got eight guards in pretty close proximity to each other
Yeah.
on the deck of a ship where they can be blown overboard pretty easily. I think Dietrich is looking at this situation. He knows that the spellcasters in his party have this under control.
Yeah.
This is a situation that they can deal with very easily. So he's just gonna step back, like backwards away from the guards a bit, and he's just gonna card trick the one that's closest. And that's a natural one.
The
I'll use
dice
a luck
give it,
point.
the
Well,
dice
I'm
take
gonna
it away.
I'm gonna use a luck point. Fuck it. That's a natural 2 for a 12.
I'll miss, unfortunately.
Jesus Christ.
Dietrich,
The
do you
card-
want me to show you how to do it again?
Dietrich kind of throws the
Yeah.
card into the wind, and it's about 5
Yeah.
feet away from the knight, and the gust for the pushing the ship towards it just kind of whoop, he veers it away, and it kind of like poops in midair.
Or you throw it and it blows back and hits you in the face.
This never happens, I swear.
Anyway, Farzu and then Emrys.
Fireball.
Hell yeah. That is not actually 20 feet looks like here. That is about 20 feet, so yeah.
Dex 18.
Cool. Let me roll these in a batch real quick. 18, Dex 18.
Uh-huh.
That is 2 successes. Boom, 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 boom.
I want you in my room.
But they'll take
Let's
half.
spend
at
the night
least.
together from now until forever.
My favorite thing I've ever seen involving that song is there was a guy who used to wrestle in England. How much damage?
Half of 36.
So 36 to everybody except for those two?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought you were.
18 to the ones who saved and 36 to everyone else.
I thought you were
Right?
doing like 2 separate groups.
Nope.
Okay.
I rolled all of them because I have a batch roller up. Who used to do parodies of songs, and one time he was wrestling, the guy who was wrestling had a stalking charge, so he did a parody and went boom, 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 Jack Jester's in my room, I'm calling the police now. And the guy is just flipping his shit in the ring so bad.
That's great.
All right. Anything else, Farzu?
Bonus action, blade song.
Okay. Movement. Yeah, right.
to the right of me. To the other side.
Like over there.
Other side of the ship. Sorry.
Oh, like 25 feet that way.
Yeah.
Cool.
That'll do.
Emerus.
Can I get a 10-foot radius sphere and hit all of them, or circle?
Ten feet will get all but one. Actually, never mind. I found a circle that works.
Great. Whirlwind 7. Dex 19.
There's no way that's a 10-foot radius.
there
and that
isn't.
other one is
There
a
isn't.
20-foot
What is
radius.
it? Yeah, hold up. That's not half. Let me fix that real quick. Yeah. There it is. I can still get all but one though.
You can still get all but one. Yeah.
Yeah. So Dex 19. Cool. What effect are you doing with this?
You're muted. You're muted, Ang.
It's whirlwind. They take 10d6 bludgeoning damage on a failed save, half as much on a successful one. In addition, large or small creatures that fail to save must succeed on a strength saving throw or become restrained in the whirlwind until the end of the spell. They can
Great.
try to succeed every round, but if they fail, they're pulled 5 feet higher into the spell, which is 30 feet high.
Okay. So they all failed their dex saves.
So they're all restrained?
No, they got to make a strength
Or-
saving
Oh, they have to
throw,
make strength saves to. Okay.
which is also 19.
Yes.
Yes. So all but. Oop. Sorry. All but one of them passed their strength save.
It's okay. They're going to take 41 points of damage. The other thing with
Wait,
that
did you say
is-
41 points of damage?
Yes. It was 10d6.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to die laughing here. They all have 77 points of health.
Exactly.
No, exactly.
That's
So
amazing.
Farzu and Everest, you guys rolled the exact amount.
Oh. Well, there's still
Tick,
one
tick.
alive.
To kill at least like what, 5 or 6 of them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Everybody who failed that fireball.
Right. We don't know which ones failed the fireball.
Yeah.
So
So literally those two in the back are alive because they're the ones that succeeded.
nice.
And they took
And
59
the
points.
whirlwind is still there, right?
Yeah.
Correct,
Like-
and I can move it every turn.
Yeah, it's a thing that he can't.
And if they
block.
move into it, they take damage too.
Yeah.
And there's a big thing in the middle stopping them.
Great. Can you guys see through it or no?
Yeah, it's just howling wind.
Okay, cool. Fair, you're up.
Can you zoom out for me? Can I get a 60-foot radius sphere encompassing as much of the ship as possible?
And not me, please.
Yeah, obviously not us.
I think I know where this is going.
Like that much?
Sure, yeah, great.
Okay.
Everything inside that sphere needs to make a constitution saving throw. I'm casting Circle of Death using the Rod of Absorption.
Oh my god. What's the spell save?
Con 18.
Penetrate the deck.
Oh yeah, it's everything. It's necrotic damage.
Okay.
Oh. Anything under on the second floor.
Yeah, that's how it worked
Yep.
last time.
Shit. Okay, how much damage?
Let me roll it.
It's a fuck ton of damage.
That was actually kind of a really crappy roll. It is 19 damage.
Oh.
on 8d6.
Hmm.
A lot of ones and twos. But you know
Cool.
what?
Mm.
I still have more Rod of Absorption and a 6th level spell slot.
We're little buttholes. I'm gonna drop con the moment I see those other two die.
Okay. Cool. Damn, they were just about to come up on their turn.
And then I will use my bonus action to summon my spell deck, like sort of right by the smokestack.
Okay. Like right by where the door to the smokestack is?
Yeah.
Cool.
And I will move just like closer to the center line of the ship,
Okay.
away from the edges.
All right, you're going to see this semi-armored Goliath with just like a beard and like covered in battle scars come out, wearing some insignia on his armor, and he'll just look and pull off one of his javelins off of his back, and he's gonna throw it at Fair. That's a natural 1, so it gets taken by the wind and off target and off the ship. Second one at Emrys. That's a 23 to hit.
19 AC.
10 points of piercing damage as the javelin strikes you and
Aw.
glances off. Dietrich, you're up.
How far away from Goliath, man,
10,
am I?
20, 35.
Okay. I'm gonna
Oh,
get.
actually, sorry.
No,
His movement would get you within 30. I didn't do his full
Okay.
movement. Sorry.
um. So you said he was wearing some kind of
There is some kind of
insignia.
insignia on his body. You don't know what the
Do I-
Storm Point or Storm Maw insignia looks like, but
Yeah, but I think he's the captain, or is he like a first or second mate?
captain or either the master gunner of the ship, one of the two.
I'm just trying to decide if I should Hexblade's Curse. I'm not down any health, so I don't think I'm going to.
Okay.
I'm just gonna run at him, and because I'm not Hexblade's Cursing, I'm just gonna cast uh Branding Smite.
Great. By the way,
I
how did the
will-
people with your whirlwind that died? How did they die?
Oh, they got thrown off the ship.
Into
just
the
like
water?
completely thrown away 30
Okay.
feet.
It's cocked. All right. That's a 27 to hit.
That'll definitely hit.
Or sorry, 28 to hit. Sorry.
Definitely hit.
Okay. I will make this a maneuvering attack. And I've got Booming Blade dice and Sneak Attack dice and Flame Tongue dice and Branding Smite dice. And all this plus 8? Yeah, all this plus 8.
Yep.
Okay. So that's 51.
Okay.
There is Piercing, Radiant, Thunder, and Fire.
You're good.
Okay? 51.
Okay.
And somebody can use their reaction to move half their speed right now if they want to.
I would like to if that's okay. Unless Farja needs to.
No,
Or
I'm good.
please.
Yeah, go for it.
So half of 45 towards it, right?
Okay. All right, Farzu, you're up.
I'm going to cast Summon Construct right behind him.
Okay.
It's going to be a stone construct.
Which one was that? Oh, that.
Stone?
Yeah, sorry. I still have the old construct saved.
Oh, that works.
Sorry, real quick.
Yes.
After Fair's last turn, the crew of our ship should have gone.
Yes.
So should we roll a few to see if they hit the hull again?
Yeah.
So they would still have bless at this point because I hadn't cast the branding smite yet,
Yep.
dropping it.
Yes.
So here's 3 with bless. That is a miss.
Remember, they're out of the fog cloud now.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
They're doing straight rolls?
Yeah, straight rolls.
Okay.
And it doesn't have the increased AC from the fog cloud.
All right. 22.
Hits.
26.
Hits.
That's still just a 12, which will miss.
Is it 26 a crit? Oh, no, wait, because you have the D4.
No.
Sorry.
Yeah, because I had the D4. And then the fourth one is without the D4.
Yep.
10.
Yeah.
And then the 2
Swivel guns.
front swivel guns.
And
Natural 1 and 18.
hits.
Okay. So it's 1 hit with the swivel gun and 2 hits with the
Yep.
dark. Yeah. 21.
So 6.
16.
1.
And the arc and the swivel gun. 13.
So none.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, Arzu. And then when I cast the branding smite, it drops the bless.
Yeah. It's important to get the blessing. And I'm keeping track of how many turns this combat takes to do it on the map to see what happens.
Okay.
So
Cool. All right. Sorry, Farzu. Continue.
Yeah, construct, and then construct's gonna attack, and he has multi attack. So at level 4, it's 2 hits,
Yep.
and the melee slam attack.
What kind of construct are you summoning?
Stone. So it's attack is my spell modifier to hit. That would go off of
It's just your spell attack.
wizard. Oh,
Yep.
spell attack. Okay, so
Yeah,
it's 12.
your wizard spell attack.
Okay. So first is a 15 to hit.
that will miss.
Second is a 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
And it's 1d8 plus 4 plus spell level bludgeoning damage.
So the spell level is 4, so it's a D8 plus 8.
D8 plus 8. Thank you.
Yeah, I was doing that math in my head and I was like,
I didn't. That's full damage.
So 16.
Yeah.
I don't know what full damage means 90% of the time.
8.
Thank you.
1d8 plus 8. Yeah.
Great.
8 and 8.
Anything else?
No, I think
think
that's it.
Yeah. If he starts his turn within like 10 feet of the construct, he's
Yeah.
got to save or something happens. You can get to that when
Like,
it's his turn.
Reduced move speed and something else. Anyway, all right, Emrys.
No reactions.
That's what it is.
Is the side of the ship 20 feet away?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to 6th level conjure animals.
Oh shit.
What are
Oh,
you conjuring?
Do you really want to know?
Not
I mean,
really,
he's the
but please
DM,
continue.
so he kind of has to.
I kind of have to though.
16 elk.
Of course, elk.
Oh my god, it's
But
always.
we want to.
fucking
What if
elk.
we want to take this guy's stuff? Don't want to yeet him off the
Right?
edge.
Yeah, he's
I
also
don't
like,
want to yeet him off the
Right.
edge. He's got a lot of shit on him.
what are the 16 elk doing?
They're
He's
gonna
like-
ram
he's got,
attack
like-
first.
He's got like 2 of us right next to him. What are you doing?
Yeah.
They can charge through him from the side of the ship. The other side, right, is what I was trying to get.
Yeah.
From.
So the elk are going
That
to
way
run
they can
off
do
the
the
other
ram.
side.
Yep.
No, they just ram him and stop.
16.
Yeah.
Cool. And then you can
I mean,
and,
one
then,
of-
and then you can
I mean-
use and then you can use the elk to clear out the inside because that worked so well the other week.
Well, so those are large creatures, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Right?
yeah, they
So,
can't move
like,
through the
they're-
space.
They're not gonna. They can't.
They
fit.
can't move
They're
through
gonna
the
hit
space.
us.
Oh fuck. All right.
But
I'm
I
not
don't-
gonna do
I don't-
that.
I don't. Yeah, I don't necessarily know that you need to. I think we've.
Well,
we're gonna
then
take
I am
them.
just gonna end my turn and just hold my stuff for healing then,
Okay.
because I got not shit else on my spell list.
I mean, you can send the elk down inside the ship and start killing shit.
Yeah,
Or
that
hold
seems
them
like
until
a good idea.
hold off until
That's actually
I
not- that's
take
actually
my
a really
turn.
Good, that's actually a really good idea.
But right,
Yeah.
is the door open to the ship?
yeah,
still?
it's currently
Then
open.
fuck it.
Yeah, the captain
Yeah,
didn't
good,
close it
yeah.
when he came through. Yeah.
Then
Do you wanna-
fuck it if he didn't.
Yeah.
Do you want to wait until after my turn though?
Oh, I'm gonna send him to the side of the ship underneath me,
Okay.
Okay.
if that makes sense, right? Like,
So
I'm gonna
they
tell him
will
to clear
be
the bow
like,
of
so
the
they'll
ship.
be like there and clearing like where you guys know the bridge area is.
Yeah, they're just clearing the front of the ship for me
Okay.
because I've already seen what Fair can do, and I'm like, don't go near the back.
Yeah, roll.
Do we
1, 2,
hear-
3,
do
4,
we
5,
hear
6,
screams?
7, 8 d12, please. Oh yeah.
So
Can
what the fuck?
Ow! You just hear like because they're all human. They're in common screaming like, "How the fuck did Hulk get on the ship? Oh god!" You just hear like horns scraping on the interior of this thing. Oh god, not the Hulk! Yeah, like it's you hear it below on the a deck immediately below you, just like absolute sheer
Absolute
panic.
Bedlam.
57, right.
No, I meant individually. What were the attack rolls?
Oh, you want me to roll each d12 individually? It added up to 57.
Oh, 57
I can
total
roll
points of
solo.
damage on
Yeah.
16. Okay. Okay.
Oh no, that was 8.
Yeah, it's 16. It's 16 d12, buddy. Oh, ooh. I bumped my arm going downstairs last night, trying to put less weight on my leg, and now it hurts today.
It's only 90.
90
it's
total
only
points of damage. Okay. I'll divide that among the crew downstairs. On that side. Fair! What are you doing?
I will cast another Circle of Death.
Great.
Same spot. Actually, would the stone golem be affected by necrotic damage?
Yes.
Yeah, but also, like,
Okay.
screw it.
How mad do I think Farzu would be if I killed his golem?
I mean, it seems easy enough to avoid it.
Yeah, I can't get the dude, but I guess you guys have that well in hand. Yeah, I'll
No,
exclude
yeah,
the
if you want to
golem
get
in.
if you want to get him in there, I guess that's fine. But
Okay. I also
And,
don't,
I
I
mean,
think
the
the
goal-
constructs also have good con, if I'm remembering
Yeah,
correctly.
good con saves.
Yeah, he's got a +4 to con.
Yeah.
Mm.
Cool.
So above game, are you okay with that, Proto? Okay. In-game Fair doesn't give a shit. So
I can just recast them, right? So
Okay.
if I really
Alright.
have to.
so all right,
I
cool.
wouldn't. I
So
wouldn't
they
waste your spell slots. We're about done.
Well, if above game,
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
that, but
Mm.
in game, Farzu doesn't know that.
you
He's
also
gonna-
acknowledge that your minions are expendable and therefore your
Yes.
use.
I'm quite used to Rai killing Nibble.
Great. How much is
so-
the damage?
Yeah, no, I guess roll the construct's con save too. I'm also casting this out of the Rod of Absorption.
Awesome.
What's the save?
Con
Con
19 or
18.
18. Okay,
He passes.
cool.
All right, 27 damage.
So half
That
is
looks-
13.
Yeah.
13 to the construct.
Cool. 13 to Captain too.
How much screaming do I hear?
You don't hear a lot of screaming, but you know this song by Drowning Pool? You hear a lot of bodies hitting the floor.
Uh,
I would also note on their last turn in the order, you heard maybe 3 cannons go off on the side of the ship.
None of the ones from the front, I guess.
No, the ones from
When-
like basically where underneath where you guys were.
and
Yeah,
the
I just look
construct
at Fair and I'm like, Fair. I
and the
think we did it.
construct still has better than half
Yeah.
of its hit points.
27.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then Fair will put the rod away and draw their small sword
Great.
and move, I guess, like a little closer, like halfway the distance between them where they are now in the baddie.
Mm-hmm. You guys would
How
also.
does the baddie look?
He looks
Does it look
hurt.
like he took full damage
Um,
from the circle of death?
Yeah, you guys would also at this point hear the crunching of the knights that were thrown overboard by giant sharks in the water.
Yay! Franz!
Cool. Your crew gets their round right now, by the way.
Yes, they do. So 4 attacks with that are straight rolls.
Yep.
That
That is
plus
the
6.
best description of how to board a ship ever, by the way.
14, 25,
Yeah, 25 hits, 14 misses.
natural 20,
Hell yeah!
13,
Miss.
and then the 2 swivels.
Yep.
None other natural 20,
Oh man.
and a miss.
Okay.
So we had a regular hit and a crit from the left side guns. So
Mhm.
the regular hit is 25,
Okay. Go 10.
and then the crit is, I guess, double dice.
Uh-huh.
Uh, 44.
So 29 points of damage.
And then the crit on the swivel is 8d8. Uh, 49.
So 34 points of damage.
Yep.
Cool. Great. Great.
Of course, they all rolled out of their mind as soon as the bless was gone.
Yeah.
All
Cool. Captain's turn. He's got to make a wisdom save against your spell save.
Yep, 18.
That'll be an 18 plus 0 for an 18.
So it succeeded. So nothing.
Cool. That'll only be an 18 to hit Dietrich,
That's a miss.
and that's only 1 point better
Oh, AC is 22.
and lower. So it's the end of his go. And Dietrich, you're back up.
So I think he's looking pretty hurt.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm not gonna pour anything into this then. Just a normal attack with booming blade.
Okay. Not sure if it'll be enough to kill him, but we'll find out.
That's a 21 to hit.
I'll hit.
D8, booming blade, sneak attack, lame tongue. I guess yeah, I'll do maneuvering attack on this.
Okay.
$40 even.
Okay.
And then I will just take about 15 feet of movement back.
He's looking extremely fucked up. Like even he's wearing leather armor, it's just like filling up and the blood's running out of it at this point. Barzu.
Cool. He's gonna take the golem's gonna attack him.
Okay.
That happens after,
After
your
your turn.
turn. So
Just so you know
do what
that.
you're doing
Yeah.
with your turn. before you-
Yeah, he goes
attack with
after you
him.
in initiative.
Oh, okay.
I was just about to say that. I was
Yeah,
sitting there
just like hit him with like a firebolt or something.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna
Yeah.
do.
Right always does pets after initiative.
Yep.
Or after yours.
Yep.
Well, and in the case of the summons,
It literally says that in the
that's
spell.
that's in the spell. They go right after your
Does
turn.
it?
Yep.
Yeah.
They
Yeah, but
take
like
their
with
turn
my
and-
Drake. As
Yeah.
a Dragonborn and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you literally didn't make us roll initiative. You said it
Yeah.
was right after you.
Yep. It makes
Uh,
it so much easier.
24 to hit.
That hits.
1d10, 2d10, 3d10. Uh, 13.
Okay.
Still up?
Yeah, hits his skin and burns, and you can hear like blood boiling as it hits it. Hurts him even more, but he is still standing.
Okay.
Proto, I'm imagining your golem is like 3 deep gnomes standing on each other's shoulders.
Yeah, pretty much. 3 stone gnomes
That's
standing on each other's shoulders.
That's
That's
amazing.
actually perfect.
Oh my
That's
god.
awesome.
That's amazing.
That's awesome. Oh, that's great. So a 22
Hits.
and a 30.
Hits.
And that is D8 plus 8.
Oh man, good times.
Good times, good times.
I'm not to quote Alucard from Helsing Abridged, I'm not apologizing.
28 damage.
On the first hit?
In total.
Okay.
I rolled 2 6s, so
You needed to do 3, so I think you eclipsed it. How do your 3 deep gnomes in a trench coat do this?
they're just gonna kind of fall onto him and just squish him.
I think the bottom one reaches out and like slices him on the Achilles,
God,
and
Top-
he
Yeah,
just hits the deck, and then
Achilles
the
and
other
then
two
fall.
pile on top. You can
that
start
actually
wailing on him.
sounds better.
I'm imagining it's like a multi-attack where like the top one punches him in the face, the middle one kicks him in the balls, and the other one slices his Achilles, and it just happens at the same time. Just-
Absolutely.
God, that is great. Okay, that is my construct now for forever.
okay.
That's how it looks.
All right, he's dead.
Alright. Shall we mop up the lower levels of this ship next week?
I was gonna say what mopping up, but yeah, good idea.
Okay. Well,
You're
I mean,
gonna
like,
do it for us on this next turn. Let me just go ahead and roll them.
Yeah, exactly.
oh no, I just meant like going down and checking out like what
Yeah.
loot we got
Yeah,
what's
yeah, yeah.
there, and
Yeah. They're it's pretty well. It's yeah, like the back half is just people that are dropped dead where they are, which is very unsettling, and the front half is just like, you know, like antler marks and scratches in the wall and just like blood everywhere, like that one house. A little unsettling, but we'll unpack that next week. Bye, guys.